Okay, start live streaming. Awesome, cool, splendid, spectacular. Okay. All right. Excellent, splendid, going. Hi, hello, hi, hello. Let me check this to make sure this is fine. Okay, yada, yada, yada. Okay. Hi, hello, hi, Luke. Hi, hello, everybody. Hi. How you doing? Welcome to live stream Welcome Wednesday. First one ever in its existence. For good reason. I don't really live stream a lot. It's not my best thing for me to do. I'm not the bestest at it, but I'll do my best. Hi. Yes, we were just on a Discord call together. We were just talking after we played a very, very good game. Very, very great game. Hi, Roar. How you doing? Hopefully work went well. Hopefully your day's been great. I actually don't know if you worked, but hopefully everything went well. What is on my phone? Yada, yada, yada. That's the post. Yes, promotion stuff went well. Okay. Yes, we will play whatchamacallit. We will play Powerwash Simulator 2 together. I'm pretty sure me, you, and Dirk could probably definitely play something. Big fan, by the way. Big fan of you too, buddy. Alright, you know, what am I gonna do? Except, oh my god, leave me alone! Oh my god. I don't know, okay? But yes, I'm excited. But I don't know, okay? I don't know if I'm gonna see it. I hope I can. I don't know. I do not know. I'm hearing a cat. Yes, there is a cat, like, literally right... Oh my god. There's a cat right there. I'm not gonna shoot it. I also don't think it will allow me to shoot it, but there's a cat right there. Hold on. Oh, I'm just taking care of something really quickly. What does this say? I'm going to watch and release. Yeah, I know you're gonna watch it on the release date. Yeah, haha, loads of fun for you. I don't know if I want to see Spider-Man on opening day. Okay, I really want to. Okay, just know that the thought was there. Just know that I want to, and just know that I don't know. Okay, I'm upset. You know what? Fuck you guys. I'm gonna focus on the game. I know you're free that day. I'm not free that day. Whoa, weird. You're live? Whoa. It's Dirk, also known as Show Shot. What are you doing here? We're literally all just on a call together. It's literally talking. And then I said I had to go to do this live stream that I'm literally doing right now. Okay. Hi. What's up, everybody? My name is Razo. Welcome to Powerwash Simulator 2. This is a welcome surprise cameo, yep. This is obviously the second game. I am going to play this with Dirk and Luke. Great guys. Hey, I've played this game. Yes, you have. I'm pretty sure you have. I was gonna get the game from you, but you don't have it on Steam. But I don't know how this works. Dirk, direct me. Let's continue our combo from the call. Weren't we just talking about YouTube? We were just talking about content. You know, we literally were just talking about content and how we bored. Got it. How do I just press on it? How do I do this? View in the upstairs. What? It's not. Oh, okay, got it. Okay, that was weird. You missed it. He was gonna shoot. I actually can't. They won't allow me to. So whether or not I wanted to or didn't want to is kind of out of the question. So I mean, it's less of a me thing and more of the game. Great news! You finally moved in on the removal vans to the wash bay, awaiting your expertise. Ah, yes, my great expertise. I'm definitely amazing at this. Don't think the van should pose too much trouble, despite you having to sell most of your equipment. Wow, so I'm broke. Demonetized. That's messed up, man. Look. I didn't end up doing it now, did I? Did I shoot the cat? No. Did I want to? That's not up for question. It's not really up to me. It doesn't matter. I can't do it, therefore it's out. There's nothing. Look, there's nothing. There's nothing I can do. I know we got a little bit carried away at the auction. This fucking guy's talking to me. Alright, I gotta go up with the game. Thank you. Have a good one. Bye, Dirk. I know we got a little carried away, but trust me, there's so much more potential in this place. Oh, and Jess says not to worry about paying for the van hire. In fact, she'll pay you. Really? Good luck getting the erect ending. I'm sure you meant to put secret. I'm sure you meant to put secret. All right. Start job. I'm sure this is gonna go bodingly well for me and my amazing secret. Yep, that makes more sense. All right. So you know, honestly, I don't. God, what do I do in this? Yeah, I've never done a Welcome Wednesday live. I've never really done this. Holy fuck, that's loud. Let me change my settings and everything. I don't know how. Oh wow, I have 25 cents right now. Does that mean I have no money? Does that mean that I'm broke? Is that what that means? Please let me know. I don't think it does, but I believe, as I've heard from the great beyond, that being broke is apparently a mindset. That's what I've heard. Apparently that's what it is. I'm not 100% sure though. I don't know. Anyways, hi. I honestly, I don't know what the hell I'm gonna talk about. Broke college. Yes, I am a broke college student. That is what I am. That is who I am, and I hold on to that mentality every single day, through every single day of my college life. How do I rotate this? There we go. All right. Okay, but anyways, how's everyone doing? What has everyone been up to? Hopefully everyone's been doing well. That's kind of what these Welcome Wednesdays are for, just to kind of connect with you all. I meant to answer a lot of comments because I have gotten like oh wait, is that hearing twice? Hold on. Your upbringing on YouTube. My upbringing on YouTube. That is a fascinating question. My upbringing on YouTube was me starting. Oh my god, this is such a good question, but I have such a horrible I feel like it's a bad response. You know, I kind of just wanted to do YouTube because I grew up watching Markiplier. I feel like that's a testament that a lot of people, especially people that I recorded with myself, can kind of say to kind of testimony. Throughout my life, when? Throughout my life, never. Actually, I'm a great artist. I could probably do that, but not right now. But, you know, it was just kind of like me growing up watching him. I think I'd started watching him since like 2015, I think, when around the time that FNAF 3 had came out. And so me being in, I think, I don't even know how old I was in 2015. What was I, like 10 years old? You know, a 10-year-old me should not have been watching Markiplier in 2015. So it's just, I'm a great artist, okay? I used to be in this program for people that was artistically talented, people that had artistic skills, such as yours truly, who had art skills that went beyond the grasp of anything. Actually, Aurora knows this. Aurora, you know that I went to 18 in Marvin Elementary School. You know this. I don't care if I just said where my elementary was. I don't care. But you know this. Aurora knows this. I don't know if she was in it. I don't know if she was in the program with me, but I know that she went to the same school as me, so she knows. Aurora can back me up on this. I know it. I know. Please. Yes, Aurora, please back me up. I need you right now, please. They don't believe me, Aurora. Please. I need you to test it. I was in it. Yes, see? Testimony right there. Tis true. Thank you, Aurora, for backing me up on this. Thank you. I needed it. I don't think that they believed me for a millisecond there. But you know, so growing up, I just really wanted to leave my own sort of impact in that sort of way. And I wanted to just kind of do the same, not like the same thing that he does, but do it in like the same sort of manner of speaking. He's speaking truths for now. Yes, for now. Eventually I'm going to start lying. But you'll never know that, so, and I'll never tell. But it was kind of like a thing where I wanted to make the same impact that he had. I wanted to have the same sort of like, impact that he had with others, and being able to inspire others as I had been inspired was kind of my whole mentality of what I wanted to do and why I wanted to do it, and just overall just my overarching reason as to why I wanted to become a YouTuber and why I wanted to do all this other stuff. And so when I started, I just kind of dove headfirst into doing it without thinking much of the content I was gonna make. I'm pretty sure I started off with Ultimate Custom Night, which was a horrible game to start off with. I'll be 100% honest. Horrible game to start off with. I should not have done that, and literally like horrible videos. But overall, I think those horrible videos have led me to make, I would say, pretty decent content. I love the things that I do now. I love the content that I make now. Although I have made multiple multiple setbacks and all this other stuff, like, and obviously like this is my 4th year going into YouTube, and I still like I couldn't say right now that I could live off of this or like make a actual profit from this, which once again is not the goal of all this, but it would be the thing where it's like, okay, I can now divulge all my time into this and I can put every single second of every single day into doing this. How do I change what my thing is? It's not what I meant to do. That's something, I guess. What the hell did I just do? Check my Discord. I have a Discord. I do have a Discord. I don't know why I said I didn't. How do I get out of this game? What exactly am I looking for on my Discord? What exactly am I looking for? Hold on. How do I... Hold on. I forgot that you can't get out of this game. Oh, fuck. I wish I had my quick keys. Hold on. Let me just... Oh, there we go. Okay. What am I... I'm not sure what I'm looking for. What am I looking for? What am I looking for? I don't know what I'm looking for. But you know, so that was kind of like my whole mentality with everything and why I want to do what I want to do. You know, I don't know. I'm sorry. Man, oh fuck. How do I change this? Oh, there we go. Okay, how do I do? Oh, okay, I got it. I completely forgot how to play this game. But yeah. So doing YouTube and doing all this other stuff, and obviously I've had my setbacks with it, and I've struggled, and I've fallen in terms of making YouTube stuff, and like I could be doing a lot better, but I feel like over time, I just like the pressure kind of gets to me in terms of everything, in terms of making stuff and doing all these things, and kind of my whole thought process is if that like once this starts going really well, like the pressure that will come from it is really like scary to me, and I'll feel like sometimes that I subconsciously, like without knowing, I feel like I sabotage myself sometimes. Like I do work on YouTube a lot. I do work on it a lot, but at the same time I feel like sometimes I kind of step back from it because I'm just like, I feel like all that pressure of people relying on you and people seeing you as a beacon of inspiration or hope, or like to feel better after a long day and all this other stuff. I think that sometimes that in itself can be a really, really scary thing. Not saying that I don't want that, but saying that once I get there, I know that for me at least, just having a quick nose around your new crib, it's even bigger than I thought. Excited to see what you're gonna fill it with. I didn't even check out my place. I don't even know what the hell it was. So I genuinely have no idea, but you know, like what I was saying before, it's just, for me, it was just a kind of really scary thing because I don't know. I just got scared and I got nervous, and so sometimes I feel like I kind of halted my own progress because I was scared and I didn't want, I think the pressure of having so many people rely on you for a source of like happiness or stress relief and all this other stuff, I think can build up like a lot of pressure. And for me, that whole mentality, for me, was just really scary. I mean, now I think I can handle it better because once again, like I've had more time to do YouTube and do all this other stuff, and like overall just get a better arching feeling about how I feel about these sort of things. But at the same time, fuck, how do I get out of this? At the same time, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like sometimes I am still holding myself back, but I really try to just be like, okay, like, you know, do this, do that, like stay on top of what you want to do and make sure that you do with all of your heart and do it with every single possible fiber of your being that you can, because the struggles and the stress of things that can come from having great success are sometimes the thing that kind of help you get through those like scary moments. Because I think having people rely on you makes it feel better in terms of how you feel about that sort of thing. Like I would feel scared, but I feel like reading comments of people like telling me like, oh, like you really helped me with my day or yada yada, like I was feeling really bad and then all this other stuff and now I feel better and I'm really like glad that I was able to discover your channel or yada yada, like that stuff like makes it where it's like, okay, like even though I'm scared and I'm nervous about what could happen, like if I fall off, or like if I don't make content anymore, or if like something happens in my life or yada yada, or like life gets in the way and all this other stuff, where it's like people rely on me and then I just kind of leave. Or I just kind of like I dip out for a second, and that sort of thing is what's scary to me. And so because I'm such a smaller channel, I kind of have that privilege to be like, okay, it's not like an overwhelming amount of people are viewing me, so it's sometimes okay to, like, you know, not upload all the time, even though I want to. Like, it's okay. And I think that sort of mentality is kind of what gets to me sometimes. And so I don't know. I'm just kind of like venting to you guys. I don't know, I'm not sure. But once again, these are kind of just what Welcome Wednesdays are. To just kind of be there to vent, and if you want to talk about anything. And also, I did check my Discord. I don't know what exactly I'm looking for. I did actually just check. I just checked twice. I'm not sure what exactly I'm looking for, so I do apologize. You know, what am I looking for? I don't know. What am I looking for? I have no idea. I think it's only just me here now. Cool, God. Okay, understandable. Alright, but you know, it's just, whatchamacallit? You know. So it's just, I want to be able to be there for people and be the hope that, and be the inspiration that, that Mark was for me when I was growing up. And so that's just kind of my mentality for everything. And so hopefully things can go well. Hopefully I kind of am able to make this a living so that I am able to pursue this way more, because once again, like, I have loads and loads of ideas of things that I want to do and projects that I want to make and all this other stuff that I want to do, and me not being able to do this with 100% of my, like, time and my ability, because, you know, I have things I have to do. I have college that I'm doing right now, and so, like, if I were able to just completely focus on YouTube, like, wholeheartedly and just completely, then I feel like that'd be better, you know, and I'd be able to do the projects that I want to do and do all this other stuff. And so I think from now on, I don't know how I just came to this, but from now on, like, I always want to be, like, more, like, spontaneous with the stuff that I make. How do I? That's good enough, I guess. Hold on. There we go. But, you know, I just want to be more spontaneous with the stuff that I make. And so, I don't know. I just kind of hope that things go well. And so, yeah, I mean, yeah, that's basically all I've got. I'm not really sure. My upbringing for YouTube was just me wanting to do what others had done for me in terms of making people, you know, happy and making people laugh and giving people, you know, stress relief from their day or from their lives and from this other, all this other stuff. And so that's just kind of that's just kind of the YouTuber that I want to be, and kind of the mentality that I want to go in on this about. And that was, I mean, that was basically a very, very good question. Very, very good question. I just, you know, I never really know what to talk about. I always feel like, you know, I never really know what the hell I want to talk about. Even when I record Welcome Wednesdays, like, ahead of time, I really, wholeheartedly, I have no idea what the hell I'm going to talk about. I feel like my life is a repetition of just waking up, YouTube, go to work, record, yada yada, YouTube, edit, and then, you know, eat, and then it's just a repetition. And so it's not like especially during the summer, it's not like I do a lot of things. It's not like I go out. It's not like I, you know, it's not like I do loads and loads of things. I just kind of do YouTube a lot. And that's just kind of like my biggest thing, and like my biggest hyperfixation, and like the only hyperfixation that I want to have in terms of things that I want to do. And so, yeah, you know, that's basically all I got. I don't know what the hell I want to talk about. What else could I talk about? I'm gonna start putting the word out for you everywhere I go. Oh, hey, that's nice. Isn't that nice that Harper Shaw said that for me? Very nice for Harper Shaw to say that. But yeah. So it's just, trust me, you're gonna get all the jobs coming in from all over. Oh, that's nice. But yeah, and so it's just, yeah, I don't know. What have I been up to? And you know how good my business names are. What are you talking? What? I don't know who you are, Harper Shaw, but thanks for the sponsor or shout out, whatever the hell it is. You know, thank you. But yeah, I don't know what the hell I want to talk about. Does anyone else want to go? Is it still my turn to talk? I feel like I've just kind of rambled on. I know it's only me and probably like one other person in here. It could possibly just be Aurora, but I have no idea. You know, how's everyone's day? How's everyone's week? How's everyone's month been going? How's your summer been going? Are you excited for school? Are you excited for work? Are you excited for whatever? like literally this is what this entire thing is for, is just is literally just to talk and just to connect with my audience more, because that's kind of what I wanted to do this entire time, but just kind of chill here and talk with you guys. And I know that sometimes it's awkward because I mean, like, I'm just here by myself mostly, because I don't stream a lot, and so I wouldn't say that a lot of, like, my videos do get a lot of, like, retention, and they get a lot of, like, views sometimes, and, like, I feel like they do moderately well, but I don't really live stream. It's not like I'm actually really excited to be, technically be demoted at one of my, woo, demotion, woo! That's a good thing. I'm gonna say that's a good thing, because you're excited. I'm gonna take that as a plus. But, you know, demoted? Demoted from which one? I know like 2 of them. Maybe there's only 2. I know about one of them, and I know that you want to do like tattoo stuff. How's that going, by the way? Well, hopefully that's going well. I know that you showed me a bunch of your from your all your drawings from beforehand. So how's that going? Have you been able to pursue that more? Have you been able to go into that? A manager. Oh my God, awesome! The work is absolutely killing me. So yay for no more crazy manager schedule. Awesome. That's amazing. Great to hear that. You know, congrats. I had no idea that you were a manager. I feel really bad because like oh my goodness. You know, I'm just horrible when it comes to like talking to people and keeping up with people. I think that's like my biggest what's the word? My biggest like red flag is that I'm horrible when it comes to like keeping up with people, because I'm super low maintenance. I'm like the most low maintenance friend you could ever have. You could not talk to me for months upon months and upon months, and then the moment we talk again, it'll be like nothing ever changed. It'll be like nothing ever happened. That's kind of what my friendship's like. But that's really cool that you're a manager and everything. That's really awesome. Tattoo apprenticeship is progressing, but slowly. The manager schedule took up most of my time and energy, but I'm about to get back into it so I can really hone in on the practicing. That's awesome. You know, I remember back when you were showing me your other projects of, not projects, but you showed me your other drawings and all this other stuff, like, which was really cool, by the way. I don't know if I said that when you showed me, but it was really, really cool. I'm the same way about talking, you know, because it's sometimes like I don't need to constantly talk to people in order to maintain friendship. Like, at least that's not how I am, at least in a way. And so I don't feel, because then it feels like it's being forced, and I don't want to feel like I'm forcing myself to talk to someone when, like, I could just be like, hey, like, I'll talk to you like 3 weeks from now, and then we'll talk to each other when we can. You know, like, it's just something like that. But, you know, the tattoo apprenticeship, I hope that continues to go well. I hope the slow process starts to become more steadier, and you start to really get, you know, an amp up on things, and things start going well. So I'm very happy to hear that things are going well for you. But oh my goodness, whoopsies. But yeah, it's just whatchamacallit. You know, I'm just super like bare bone maintenance. You don't need to talk to me for however long, because also I'm also just kind of doing my own thing like all the time. Like, obviously I'm always doing YouTube, I'm always trying to make stuff, I'm always like trying to do more with all this other stuff, and so that sort of whole thing for what I do in terms of YouTube kind of mostly keeps me preoccupied. And I think that most of my friends understand that, like, I really, really want to do this. And so, like, although, yes, like, my time is very much usually preoccupied with doing YouTube and doing all this other stuff, like, I'm just able to, word up, people, Caldera's County premier power washer is back up and running. Oh, why, thank you. I didn't know that I was the best. So if your grubby house brings stink eye from the neighbors, or every trip in the car feels like a walk of shame, hit us up. Oh, wow. Muckingham Chat. Wasn't that something? Camilla Jackson. Oh, that's actually good to know. Thanks. Anytime. But, you know, it's just, you know, like, you don't really need to talk to me, and you don't need to, like, really be on, like, constant speaking terms in order for me to be like, that is my best friend. Like, literally, my bestest friend in the entire world, or at least I would, I don't know if he considers me his bestest friend in the entire world, but my bestest friend in the entire world, I rarely talk to him, and it's just because, like, we don't have to. Like, I don't have to talk to him all the time, or even rarely talk to him all the time, to know that he is, like, the person where it's like, if I were to say anyone's my bestest friend in the world, like, I would say that person. And so that's just kind of my mentality for things. So yeah. it's just kind of how I feel about those sort of things. And I know that people are different. I know that people feel like, oh, like if you don't talk to me or like yada yada, like it could like be detrimental to the friendship or the relationship and yada yada. And it's just like I feel like that's like an issue for me because I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna be busy, and if I have to, like, my ADHD really fucks me over, to where every text feels like a like extraneous amount of effort to put in, which is why like whenever I'm put into group chats and whenever we're trying to plan stuff, I never talk in group chats. That's the biggest thing about me. If you talk to any of my friends that ever put me into a group chat, does Brazil talk, or I guess David, does David talk in those group chats? Hell no, I don't. I do not talk in those group chats for the life of me. I don't really ever do that. I think one, just because I kind of get nervous talking in group chats, and maybe that's just like a me thing. But yeah, no, I'm not sure. That's just kind of like how I feel about it. What else can I talk about? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, this game honestly is amazing. The satisfaction that I get from playing this game is just astronomical. And I do still think that was really funny that Luke and Dirk came in here after our Discord call. I was like, whoa, you're live streaming, man? As I literally told them, like, hey, like, I'm gonna leave because I have to go live stream. I keep looking all the way over there. That I had to go live stream. And they're like, whoa, you're live streaming? Man, I had no idea. I couldn't believe it. But yeah, damn, what else can I talk about? I don't know. Oh my goodness, well, I don't even know what the hell I would talk about. What else can I talk about? What I've been up to, what are my plans? My plans for YouTube, it's like I was reading comments. I'm just reading out stuff in my head. But, my plans for YouTube, what are my plans for YouTube? My plans for YouTube are that when I start to make it really, really big, I want to be able to do more projects. I feel like my stuff with like the Garbage Man and all the other stuff, like I want to be able to create more characters. I want this to be more than just a YouTube channel. I want this to be like a like an essence of who I am. That's kind of what I want this channel to be. Like an extension of who I am as a person. And being able to show that through the various characters I make and all this other stuff. And so I want it to be as original to myself that I can be, because obviously I know that that Markiplier has made all of his characters and all this other stuff, and so I wanted to make it to where I have my own characters. Oh yes, why didn't I connect the pieces? Yes. That's literally, it's right there. You know, his wife, oh my goodness, I just spit on my screen. You know, his Luke's wife is a tattoo apprentice as well. She is, actually, I don't know where she works. And that would have been releasing private information, which I shouldn't do. But you know, that's great. You know, I've seen a couple of her works, which I don't know if, am I allowed to show that? I don't know if I'm allowed to show that, because I know Luke has sent me photos of her work before, and so I'm not sure if I'm allowed to show that, but she makes some really good stuff. Show it? Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on, let me figure out how I will get this to work. Hold on. Give me a second, I'll get to it. Yeah, hold on. Luke, do you think you could just send me all the stuff in like one fell swoop? Because I think you sent it to me in like multiple like intervals throughout like the years that we've been talking. And that like, we've known each other and everything. Do you think that you could just like send it to me like now, so that I may show the audience, please? But I will keep looking. Just let me know when you send it over, and I will show it whenever obviously you send it. I have Discord up right now, so whenever you're ready and whenever you're able to show it, literally just send it over, and then I'll present it. But, you know, what do I need to go? Oh yeah, I need to go into the room. But yeah. That is, whatchamacallit? Yeah, that's basically about it. I'm gonna, yes, please, thank you. Want to change washer. What the hell is this? What is this? Whoa, okay, so I have two different washers. I did not know about this. That is fascinating. There's a cat. Hello, kitty cat. How do I, that's not what I meant to do. Pick it up. Pick it up. Place, there we go. Alright. But yeah. You know. I don't know what I'm gonna talk about. Damn, I already talked to Luke about everything. Shit. I'm a painter now. I started working for, I think you're doing pretty well through so far. Thank you. I think so as well. I think in terms of what I'm trying to do and all the other stuff that's going on in my life, and then like the things that I want to be able to pursue, I think so far it's going pretty well. I think, I know that sometimes people are like, you upload like more than 3 videos a week, and they're all highly edited. You do a lot of stuff. You make some really great stuff. Yada yada. Hey, how are you? How you doing? Hey, first stream. Glad to have you here. I know that you missed the other two, so it's great. It's great to finally have you in one of the streams. Great to finally see you. Ben, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, my goals. You know, I feel like so far I've been doing pretty well. I feel like I want to be able to do more, and I feel like I struggle with sometimes in terms of making longer videos because I have this insatiable urge to like edit as much as humanly possible, and because I obviously whatchamacallit, I love editing. A 50-minute video could have me editing for hours upon hours upon hours, and then literally and then when I'm done, it exports in like an hour, give or take, maybe 2. And then I have to get right back into the motion of things. I don't know why I said notion. But yeah, and so that's just kind of how things are. But you know, how you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Once again, glad to see you finally in the stream. I know that you missed a couple. But you know, finally great to see you. How you doing? What have you been up to? Hopefully life's been going pretty good. Hopefully you're taking well good care of yourself. And hopefully overall that you're doing pretty good. Yeah. Also, Luke, I'm still waiting for those tattoo photos to present and broadcast in glorious fashion, so that I may show the audience how amazing the tattoos are. But yeah. Actually, speaking of tattoos, I don't know if I would ever actually get one. I've kind of like, not like shunned tattoos, but like I've very much been not the biggest person for tattoos in terms of getting them on myself and my body. I think they look really cool. Like, and I love like watching the process of it being made and like seeing all other stuff, but I don't know if I could do it for me. I don't know if I could, how do I, is this tab? How do I know what's oh, the roof trim, there we go. But you know, I don't know if I could just do it for myself. I feel like I'd be fucking scared shitless. I don't know if I'd be able to do that. That's like the scariest thing for me, because I know, oh shit, whoopsies. This entire thing's super fucking dirty. And this. Okay, hold on, let me switch. But yeah, doing great, man. Really enjoying the channel, and the editing has been getting crazy in the best way possible. You know, I have been, what the hell was that? I've been gracefully, kind of editing kind of freely lately. I've just been doing a lot of random stuff, and I think now that I've been editing a lot more, and now that I've kind of stick to the fundamentals of things, I think I can make a lot better stuff, and I feel like I can make like really crazy things. And so, but also it's great to hear that you're doing well. And you know, the editing is just like, I should show you my editing hold on. I'm gonna show you my editing process. I will not show you my editing process, but I'll show you just sent photos where I don't see them. Oh my goodness, I just got them. 3 tests now, and I have plans for more. That is awesome. I think you've shown me like one of them and what they are. Tattoos aren't that bad after like the 3rd one if you do them on your form, and also hurts much less for the first time. You know, I know that I've seen like diagrams and like photos of like where it hurts and hurts the least in terms of getting your tattoos in certain places. Oh my god, that's a lot of photos. Hold on, I will. I don't want to. Hold on, let me just. Oh my goodness, I have to like save all these. Hold on, let me save all this stuff really quickly. Oh, that's there. Whoopsies. But no, I mean, it's not anything. It's just my photos in terms of what I do. But you know, hold on, let me see if I can bring up my my editing stuff and what I do. This is what I use. I use Adobe. This went from a fucking it went from Powerwash to just me editing. But you know, this is My melodies video. Actually, no, that's not a good one. What's a good video for me to use as an example? What's a good video for me to use? Oh my goodness, where is it? Don't worry about my organization. It's horrendous. Leave it alone. Where is it? There we go. Okay, yeah, this. This is kind of, it's missing things. It's whatever. It's whatever. But you know, I want to show you guys like my process of doing things because I've never really showed anyone really this stuff before, except for obviously the people that I make videos with. You know, this is like what I do for my videos. Like you can see right here, like how much these things are edited. Like I have constant edits going on. Like I try to do multiple things as I can. I try not to show something that I'm currently in the progress of working of, or things that I haven't released yet. But, you know, like this is kind of what I have. This is all the stuff that I have on the sideline and all this other stuff. And so it's just like certain things here and there that I do that it's just very, very, very time taking. Spoilers. This is a video that's already been out. This is I always forget how it's pronounced. It's Hariti? Is Hariti? The Hardy demo. I don't know if that's what it's called. I always mispronounce it. But you know, that's what it's called. You know, this is kind of like the process that I go through. But now let me, I don't know what it's called, okay? But, you know, this is kind of the process that I go through anyways. I'll leave that. No, don't say that. But you know, and then what else? What else did I want to show? Oh yes, the tattoos. I want to show the tattoos that that Luke has just sent over because I want to be able to present these properly because they do look they look amazing. And I want to be able to present these. It's really funny because me myself, like I'm not a tattoo person. Does everyone that's here except for me have a tattoo? Luke, do you have a tattoo? I feel like you do. Yes. Wait. Yes. I don't know. Does everyone here except for me have a tattoo? Is that what's happening here? Is that what's going on? I feel like that's what's going on. Hold on. Whoop, there we go. Whoop, that's not what I wanted to do. That'd be really funny if everyone except for me had a tattoo right now. That'd be so great. That'd be really, really funny. I forgot where I was at in terms of saving them. Nah, fuck. I have like 5. So everyone here has a tattoo except for me. That is awesome. That is really, really cool. I do not feel excluded in the slightest. And also I'm just saving all these tattoo things so that I can show so that I'm able to show everybody. I think that's where I started. Yep, okay. Right there. Okay, and then this one is you. Okay. I'm sure that's gonna pop up right there. Okay. You know, this could be a lot of spoilers for like the stuff that I do. Where am I going? Oh yeah, here. Okay, I'm sure it's like right here. Right. Okay, there we go. Okay. All right. Also, there's a shouting out per Instagram in terms of the stuff she made. So if you want to go check this stuff out, it's right here in order for you to see that. Let me just do this. Okay. So here's this first one. It's really cool. It's really nice. I can zoom in. Wow, wow, wow. Nice, nice, nice. It's very nice. Very nice. Skull. Very nice. Wow, wow. What's the next one? Oh, look at that. Look at that skull. It's very nice. It's very detailed. I don't know how to describe peer pressure stream. I won't allow it. No peer pressure for me. Oh god. Am I gonna get peer pressure into getting a tattoo? But you know, this is one of them. And then here's another one. I believe this is Icarus, right? The boy who went too close to the sun and burned. Which cool, awesome, nice. Shading's really nice. Shading's amazing. Look at the feathers, the like the hand reaching out, the foot flailing in the skies as he falls to his demise. It's all very well executed. Irony aside, you know, jokes aside, because you know he died. And then boom, a hex sort of thing. I think there's a skull magic. It's the magic stick with a hex skull thing, and it's cool. It's awesome. You love it. You know, it's really sick. It's really fucking cool. God, that's really impressive. I think the most impressive thing is shading. I don't know how the hell they do that in terms of like, obviously, you know, like shading and blending and all this other stuff. I don't know how the hell they do that. Like, I'm assuming you just like apply less pressure. Is it as simple as that? I hope it's not. I hope it's a lot more complex, so I don't sound stupid. And then yeah, here's some nice flowers and I think some cherries and everything. Does Katana do any like coloring? Does she like color in anything? I'm not sure if she does. I'm pretty sure. I think I've seen some sort of stuff. Tis more complex. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I was hoping that I wasn't being like very like moronic right there. So glad I wasn't. But yeah. And so this stuff's going. This looks amazing. What's the next one? Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, what is that? An anglerfish? Oh, that's fucking cool. Oh, that's like an exoskeleton of an. Oh, it's like an X-ray of like an anglerfish. Oh, that's cool. Wait, what the hell? That's actually really awesome. Wait, this is actually really sick. This is actually really cool. What the hell? This is actually really, really nice. Wow. That is fascinating. Okay, this is cool. Oh, and then this one. What is this? Where is this from? That's from The Legend of Zelda, really? Is this something that I don't know about? This might be something that I don't know about. But this looks really, really cool. I don't know what this is. What is this The Legend of Zelda? I'm not the biggest like Legend of Zelda person, so I have no idea. Is this what that is? I don't know. But no, it looks really cool. I like it. I like it. There's definitely some hair color here. I like it. I like it. The I don't know how to compliment this. She's been doing tattoos for a few years and just got into her first shop earlier this year. She did that angler on herself and that Zelda tattoo, and she did one on her knee. I didn't send. You know. You know. I have I've seen like a bunch of the tattoos that I believe that she's put on herself. Very, very cool. Like this woman, loads of talent when it comes to tattooing. My God, like it's actually insane. Like if Luke was able to send like more stuff, or like if I was able to show all this, like literally extremely talented, extremely talented. Extremely talented, extremely talented. She's amazing. And then what else? Oh, and then this one's cool. I saw this for like a millisecond while I was saving them. This looks fucking awesome. It's a cool tiger, I think. Yes, or yes, with like some flowers. I don't know exactly what type they are, but they're flowers. I'm assuming there's like petals. This is really cool. Yeah, it's really nice. So I like it. I like that there's. I can't tell. I think it's coloring. I thought it was just redness from the obviously doing the tattoo, but I'm pretty sure that's actually just coloring that you have on there, right? Is Midna? Who is that? Is that like a villain from the game? Is that a villain from from The Legend of Zelda? Is that what that is? Oh, and then this one. This one's cool. It's a butterfly. I don't know why I forgot what the hell butterfly thing. The Japanese tiger with cherry blossoms. I knew it was something with blossoms. She's a helper. Oh, a helper. Oh, okay. So she's like a support character, kind of, right? Yeah, right. I don't know. Anyways, yeah. Look at butterfly. Cool butterfly. Flower. More flowers. Very cool. Traditional. Yeah, no, it's cool. It's cool. It's very nice. You know, this tiger one is so cool. God, that is really cool. Fucking hell, this is actually really nice. God damn, this is really impressive. The details in terms of like I would say this is my favorite one. I would say out of all of them that I've seen so far, this is my favorite one. It's tied with with the anglerfish, because this is good. I'll send the knee one. You know, I'll show that in a second once I get it. But yeah, literally extremely talented, amazing stuff. Once again, butterfly, and then never mind. This is my favorite one. I love this. This is my favorite one. I take back everything about the tiger and the anglerfish. This is my favorite one. This one's amazing. I love this so much. Oh, that is so adorable. She did both ducks. Oh, that is adorable. That is really nice. That is adorable. I love it. That is so funny. What else is here? Oh yes, I believe Luke. This is on you, right? I'm pretty sure these are what are on you. Oh, sent it. Okay, let me check it out. Hold on. Whoa, that's cool. You know, that is, what is that, like, oh my goodness. It's called like a vern, right? Like WYREN, right? Like a vern, right? Something like that, I think. I think it's called something like that. A vern. It's like a type of like long dragon, I think. I don't know. I don't know. I know from Terraria. That's all I know. That's the only reason why I know that term. I know that name because it's from Terraria. That's all I know. But you know, that is super fucking cool. And like this wraps all around your leg, right? You know, so it goes all the way. You know. Oh wait, no, is that your arm? I can't. You know, that's his arm, right? His arm, I think. I made up one I wanted. Oh, okay, I see. And then I think I should have another one here now. Yeah, there we go. Okay. This is cool. I don't know what the arm. Okay, God. This is awesome. And oh my God. I love that. That is amazing. What the hell? This is awesome. It's so funny what this is like divulged into in terms of me playing Powerwash Simulator and now just showing a bunch of tattoos. I think that's really good. That's really fucking funny. Can you read it? You know, it says chaos, is it not? Yeah, chaos. I'm assuming that's what it says. Unless it says change. Chains. No, it says chaos, right? It says chaos? I hope that says chaos. Yes, okay, great. You know. I was like, yeah, no, that says unless somehow you could possibly like you could definitely somehow make that into like chains. I mean, that's not what it is, but you could definitely somehow like if you like construed it and like contorted it, you could definitely be like, that says chains. But you know, I think that's I think that's it though, right? I think that's everything. I think that's everything that I have. I don't know what photo's gonna pop up next. There's nothing though. But you know, I think that's basically all that I've got. You know, anyways, no, that's actually really cool. Let me switch off to here really quickly. You know, that was actually really cool. That was nice. I like that. You know, but once again, you know, super talented tattoo artist. I don't know if I would ever. I feel like I'm going to be peer pressured into this eventually. I'm usually one that's very resistant against peer pressure. I will say that foremost. I'm usually one that's very resistant against peer pressure. But Brazo logo tattoo one. It'll be really funny. I don't think I'll get a tattoo of it. I don't think I will. But if I get famous, if I do, it'll be really funny if I see like on like Reddit or Instagram or TikTok one day of someone having like some sort of Verazo related thing like tattooed onto their body. I think that'd be really funny. You're famous to me. Aw. Thanks, man. Aw, thanks. It's really funny because like we it's like whenever we're recording videos, it's just like we like you know, me and Luke love that guy. Love Luke. Love him. Great guy to work with, great guy to just as a friend overall. Love him. Great that he reached out to me. How long has it been? Like I'm not showing you the game. Whoopsies, hold on. I'm not showing you the game. That he reached out to me like a year and a half ago now, I think at this point that it's been that we've been recording together. But I've always been super grateful that Luke reached out to me and was like, hey, do you want to play? I think he wanted to play Lethal Company was our first video together. And you know, like overall, like it was a great experience and getting to meet Dirk and everything and making all this amazing content and hopefully furthering all of our careers all at the same time. And just I think overall, I think we've all done like an amazing job in terms of making content together and just overall, like, you know, it's been great. And I'm really grateful that he reached out and that we were able to all make videos together and such. But you know, that was fun. Looking at tattoos, really cool tattoos. Honestly, fuck, those tattoos are really cool. I'm not saying I will get a tattoo, but if anything, it heavily made me inclined to feel like I should get one. Maybe okay. What would I get if I were to get a tattoo? What is recommended? What should be like my first tattoo if I were to get a tattoo? What should be like my first one? What's like recommendations here? Like what are we thinking? He will, guys. No. I'm not saying I will. But I mean, I don't know. We will make him. I'm just expecting like if I'm ever at like a fan meet, I just get like bolted to a chair and they're just like tattoo him, tattoo him now. Like area or design? I guess both. Like, where do you think a tattoo would fit on me best, and if so, what tattoo should it be? Like really anything. Like what do you think it should be? What tattoo fits me as a person, both personality wise? I know obviously that some of you know me personally, obviously some of you don't, but based off no middle ground. There has to be some sort of compromise here, please. We gotta find like compromise, please. But yeah, it's just no middle ground. Wait, I'm sure. I don't know why I just questioned what that meant. I got it. I'm not stupid, I think. But yeah. What was I gonna say? Literally, like, what do you think I should get? What's like the recommended thing that I should get? What do you feel like? What do you think works best for me? What do you think works best for me? I truly. Oh, here we go. I truly don't know. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's what I was missing. Oh, it's so much just like right here. Oh, I thought I saw something. Okay, never mind. But no. There we go. Okay. What was I just talking about? I definitely imagine you with a tat on your forearm or outer shoulder below the neck, above the bicep. So like right here below the neck. So like also like right here. I could definitely see me getting something. I think when I was growing up, I believe there was talks about me getting like the family crest on like tattooed on like our outer shoulders and such. What? What is that? I don't know what that is. Is that kanji? What is that? I don't know what that is. What is that? Maybe I'm just stupid, but what is that? I think it's kanji, but I don't know. What am I missing? Sorry, I'm like trying to focus on the conversation and also doing this. I cannot find what the hell I'm supposed to fix right now. I thought I fixed everything. Oh, window shield still isn't fixed. What have I missed? Oh, right here, like the outer line. But yeah, no. I'm sure. I mean, I don't know. I guess whatever happens, happens. Stuff you like is good first. A book, movie, band, something like that. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I could definitely get behind that. But it's just like, oh, I don't know. I've been against tattoos in terms of getting them for myself for so long. I don't know, maybe I'll just get like something like small and stupid. I'll just get like a little like duck on like my leg or something. I'm not sure. Like it like if I were to get a tattoo, it'd most definitely be for a video. Like first tattoo ever or like yada yada. It'd definitely be for a video. I would never do this outside of doing it for a video because I'd be way too scared. I have to just do it like normally. What am I missing? I know it's pointing stuff out for me. What am I missing? Did I not get everything? Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, what is the railing? What? What am I missing? Hold on. What am I missing? Okay, there we go. Okay. For me, it's always been what was the moment of my life, so it became a symbol for that. Like my first one was a band logo, and I didn't listen to, and I don't listen to band anymore. But then another one is a birthday frog. So what do I know? Oh my goodness, what is that brand that does like the toad and the frog, like that whole thing? I've definitely seen people with like tattoos like that. But birthday frog is really funny. That's a really funny one. But so what band is it? What band did you used to listen to? I haven't always been a band person. I think more recently I've gotten into listening to other bands. Like I believe I started listening to the Long Faces recently, and I think that's pretty much about it. I would love to like know more towards music. I'm not really a music person. I wouldn't really say that I am. Like I've been hyper fixated on kung fu fighting from the first Kung Fu Panda movie for the past like 2 days. I've had that song, like everybody's kung fu fighting. I've had that song on repeat for the past like day and a half. It's bad. It's gotten really bad. I've really gotten hyper fixated on that. 20 Pilots. Oh my goodness. Wait. Luke, don't you love 21 Pilots? Don't you love that? Don't you love that band? Oh, they were really popular. Oh my goodness, when I was in middle school, 21 Pilots was so like was super big. What was that song that they made? Oh my god. I forgot what that song that they made back in like the mid of maybe like towards the end, like 2018. Oh god, they made like this entire thing. Oh my goodness, what was that? I don't remember. Yes, Stressed Out. I think that was it. Hold on, I feel like I'd have to listen to it, but I'm pretty sure that's it. Like they came out with it at around like late 2010s. I think I was like in middle school when this stuff happened. And I know a lot of people were like literally. Oh, so many people were 21 Pilot fans when I was growing up through middle school. Like, I think a majority of my friend group, and I think my ex at the time too was a 21 Pilots fan. I have a 21 Pilots playlist. You know, I'm not sure if Luke is here anymore, but Luke, I'm pretty sure Luke loves 21 Pilots, or at least I think he used to. I'm not 100% sure. Yes. The two guys riding the tricycles. Yes, I think that's it. Unless that's not Stressed Out. I don't know. I am not a music guy. At least not anymore. I'm not. I haven't been on like any music thing for like a while. Like, literally the most recent artist I listen to nowadays, if I do ever listen to music, is literally just Malcolm Todd. That's quite literally like the only artist that I would say me nowadays is that I actually listen to. But even then, like I rarely listen to Malcolm Todd's music. You know that. Wait up. What am I missing? No. Okay, bumper. Where's the bumper? Front. Okay. I swear, like I've been listening to them occasionally nowadays. For a while, they're the only band I listen to 24/7. Yeah, no, that's definitely what did I used to listen to when I was growing up? I don't know. What did I used to listen to? Oh God. I don't know what I used to listen to. The exact opposite, like constantly listening to music from multiple people. That used to be me growing up. Like I would just listen to everything, like whether it came from a movie or a song. I mean, from an artist directly, or like it was at the end of a movie. Like literally, like Kung Fu Panda. Everyone's Kung Fu fighting. I've been listening to that for the past day and a half, so that's like become a super hyper fixation of mine. And what else? Oh my goodness, I can't remember what. Oh my goodness, what did I listen to when I was growing up? Oh wow, I completely missed this. God, I can't remember for like the life of me who the hell I used to listen to. Oh, I see where I'm missing. Okay. Making sure no one's texting me. Making sure no one's texting me important stuff. I was really into top Brockhampton and Death Grips. Yeah, I was edgy. What of it? Yeah, man, I was edgy. Yeah, I used to. Oh my goodness, I know of yeah, man, I'm super edgy. What about it? Why? Man, planning on a top tattoo, but I have Nirvana and Sleep Tokens one. We listen and we don't judge. Hi, hello, hi. Hey, hey, Finn. I think that like literally your name just like strolled by. Sorry. Hi, how you doing? What's up? I know everyone has their own style, but what was I gonna say? I have to go back. Can I scroll up in the chat? Hold on. I need to scroll up in chat. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Oh, I know of what's that band? Oh my goodness. You know, hey Finn, how you doing? Hopefully everything's going well. We're just here talking about honestly anything that you want to talk about. But yeah. What was I gonna say? I know like Slipknot, right? I don't listen to them, but I have friends who are like in love with Slipknot, or is it not Slip? I don't know which one it is. I know that everyone, and I know that people have like their own preferences of what they like. So I'm usually very open to being like, hey, like, you know, what is this? And all this other stuff. But you know, that's I don't know. I don't know. I'm very much like not the biggest music guy when it comes to like a lot of things, but at least not anymore. You know. Oh, and my dog's barking. I hear dogs barking. Nirvana is like my top 3 for life, just one of the best bands ever. Oh my goodness. Were they the ones that made the Batman? God, I'm horrible to relate to when it comes to music. Are they the ones that made the end credit song for the Batman movie? I don't know if I can sing it because it might get copyright. But they made that. Very respectable. Yes, I agree with that sentiment. Nirvana is a pretty good band. Just notice I really need a Nirvana tattoo. What tattoo do you need, Farazo? I don't know. What tattoo do I feel like I need? I feel like if I were to get any tattoo, and this is really like nerdy things, I feel like I would get something related to like honestly Skylanders. I grew up. It's peer pressure again. Oh no, shit! Oh no, I fell for it. Fuck! No, I didn't say anything. I don't want tattoos. No, damn it! Ah, shit! Damn it! They fooled me. Ah, they're so smart. They're so conniving. They're so clever. Ah, damn it! But you know, probably something with like Skylanders. Like that's the only thing that I could think of. Like because I grew up loving Skylanders, and so I'd probably get like the symbols for the elements probably somewhere. I don't know. I feel like maybe that's like a bad choice, but I think for me that's like the only thing that I could think of, because I think for me in terms of things that like I used to love growing up and things that I used to like really be attached to, Skylanders was like the biggest thing for me. There's a tattoo convention in CT next year. My wife is planning to go to. It's like an hour. Oh yeah. I remember you were telling me about that. I don't remember exactly where it is, but like from where I am in New Britain, I'm pretty sure it's not too far away. What the hell am I missing from this? Oh, right there. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. There we go. Okay. What more am I missing? Silence. Yeah, no, I mean, if somehow I'm able to reach all the way over there, one of the ones with, yes, with Spyro and all that other stuff, like where you would get like the little portal and you would place ahead of its time. Skylanders was ahead of its time with you putting it onto the portal and it like transporting all that data into like your Wii or your Xbox or your PS2 or like I don't know, PS3, like whatever it was, like amazing. Loved it. I grew up loving that stuff. I have pretty much, I'm looking at a bag right now with full of Skylanders that is literally just sitting in my room right now. It's too far away. I'm not gonna grab it, but you know, a Xylo Verazzo collab, you know, that'd be cool. If we're actually able to meet in person, that'd be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. I mean, I know me, you, and Dirk have been trying to. I'm sorry, I'm getting really pissed off with me not being able to figure out where the fuck I'm going. But I know me, you, and Dirk have been trying to figure out where, or what, or how we're gonna exactly do this. Is this what it? Oh, the handle. Oh, fuck you, handle. Hold on. How do I? There we go. My God. What am I missing now? What am I missing? What is that? No? Something on the roof. On the goddamn roof. What? It's not on the roof. Guys, it's not on the roof. I really wanted those, but in Brazil, you could honestly buy a house with the amount you spent on collecting them. Is that really? Wow. I mean, honestly, nowadays, they are fairly expensive because, you know, like, they're collectibles and everything. Oh, the roof trim. Oh, yeah, the roof trim stuff. You know, like, nowadays, they're, like, collectibles. I mean, mine are ripped to shreds, so I didn't take very well good care of them. But I know that some Skylanders now, like, are worth, like, probably a couple $100. You know, it's other stuff. You know, I'd say for me, that's, like, the only thing. Damn, a house, really? I think it's always very fascinating about the, like, it's like I'm not sure if this is like a super niche thing, but like something that I sometimes think about in terms of like the currency correlations and comparisons in terms of like, you know, from United States to like wherever and all this other stuff. And so those difference and like things, like I always find those very fascinating. Funko Pops go for like $120 nowadays. Holy fuck. Oh yeah. Like some of them, like they're at the apartment, but I have a whatchamacallit. I have some Funko Pops. And some whatchamacallit. Where is it? Bumper? Where? Oh. There we go. But you know, some of this stuff got like super fucking expensive. It's actually insane how some of it expensive this stuff is. Especially with Pokemon cards are really expensive. Skylanders, like all trading cards, expensive as hell. Dependent on like obviously what they are and how well they're taken care of. Like it is insane. Absolutely insane. Where's the why don't I know what a hubcap is? Where is it? Why don't I know what that is? Oh, wait, yeah, no, I know what that was. Okay. Which one is it? Not this one. Oh, this one. I was literally staring at it. Oh, it's right there. There we go. I did it! Skylanders just didn't localize prices, I think, so they were just the same for Funkos. Job completed, woo! Yeah, no, it's, sorry, I just had to, I had to pay attention to too many things. But you know, the price, like, in terms of how that whole stuff works is, like, is fucking insane. If I skip it to finish, perfect. I'm sure they'll show me, like, looking around for, like, a bajillion years. Oh, there we go. Yep. Yep. On the inside, and then, yep. There we go. Wishy Jess is enthralled by her sparkling renewals van. She says she'll give you first dibs on any furniture that comes across, so keep an eye out for any new items appearing in the shop. It's all pre-restoration stuff, so pretty dirty, but I'm sure you're okay with that. Told you would come all together. Great, I got 20... What? Oh, I got $200. I was like, what the hell? Okay, what am I doing next? Public facility. Okay, that should be pretty good. Actually, I don't even know how long am I gonna live stream for? How long have I been live streaming for? I don't even know. Hold on, let me see really quickly. For like an hour? I could probably see myself live streaming for like another like hour or two. Once again, this was just to like, you know, hang out with you guys and just, you know, have a good old conversation and stuff. You know, because I know that it's like, what the hell? What did I just do? Wait, why is the cursor all the way to the right like that? Hello? I think I broke it. At least 5 minutes. Yeah, no, it hasn't been that long. God, this is gonna fuck with me now. I'm just gonna keep it on. But you know. Wait, is this it? Oh, wait, this is it. Oh. Okay, cool. I need to switch where that is. Hold on. Because it's harder for me to see. There we go. Okay. It's aim mode. Oh, is it? Oh, it is. Oh, thank you. I was like, what the hell just happened? I already had to turn it off now. You know, I got it. Once you told me what it was, I actually kind of, I somehow figured it out. Should be a nice quick job, eh? Are we in Canada? Are we based in Canada? Is that where we are? I'm sure that, I'm assuming that the A is like Canadian, I think. I'm not sure. You know. What was I saying? Skylanders, prices of things. I don't even know. Nirvana. I think I talked about Slipknot for a second. What else were we talking about? Tattoos. So far, it's been a pretty good live stream. So far, I'm liking this. I've been trying to figure out more about what I want to do with Welcome Wednesdays because I kind of wanted to do it a thing where it's slowly gets integrated into becoming more of a members-only thing, but not like completely shut off from people who aren't members because that'd be a really dick move. But where it's like I want like, because I want to be able to use the money that's made for that in order to fund projects and stuff that I want to do. So that's where that money would go towards. And so I'd want to keep people who are subsequently paying for these projects and helping fund these projects know like where the money's being used. I mean, what the money's being used for, where the money's being used for, like how it's being used. And so that's kind of what I want in terms of members. I think in terms of like how I want to do that stuff. And so I kind of want to have it where Welcome Wednesdays for members would be once a week, like definitely once a week, and then I put like I probably have non-members on it probably like once a month, maybe twice a month, I think. There's a Brazilian channel I like that posts member exclusive content in stores like it for 3 months and so on, then releases for everybody. It's a good compromise, I think. Yeah, no, I like that. I definitely want to have it where it's like these people that are willing to be members and willing to actually help fund all these stuff have first priority. That's kind of what I want this entire thing to be. And so I want them to be like the first ones to know what's going on. I want them to see where the money's being used for, what it's being helped to fund, like exclusive behind the scenes sort of thing. And so that's what I kind of want Welcome Wednesdays to be. And then I think for non-members, it'd just be whatchamacallit. It'd be where, you know, I just like talk and I talk about my day, and like I kind of show some stuff, but I don't show as much that I show the members, and I kind of keep the non-members in the dark as much as I humanly possibly can. And then obviously the members are more well knowledgeable about what's going on behind the scenes and all that other stuff. And so that's kind of what I would want the memberships to be. And so that's kind of what I want it to be. And so, you know, so I definitely want like member exclusive content, obviously for members, and for them, you know, to feel like their money is being used properly and that it's being used to fund things that is then being shown for everybody, and so that everyone can enjoy it. And then yeah, and so that's just kind of what I'm hoping that can come from members, because that's what I was hoping to do for a while now. If YouTube would start to go well and all this other stuff. And I remember you sent the $10, which I once again don't think that I deserve. And saying that it was like kind of like a before thing for becoming a member. They definitely have a great imagery library for the emotes. I do. I have an amazing stuff for the emotes. I've actually started making some of them. I also started to make tier badges, where it's like my logo, with obviously like different colors and all this other stuff. And so that's kind of what ironically enough, like kind of like a ripoff of what Markiplier does in terms of how I'm not sure if it's just like a thing that everyone does, where it's like they have like different colors per the time that you're doing it. He's just the only person that I'm a member to, so that's the only way, the only person that I see it from. And so that's kind of how I would want to do it, unless I could do like in another way where it gets more chaotic and yada yada, and like the more time, like I'm not sure, like once again, like I'll figure it out. But for right now, I've just been slowly but figuring out what I want to do for the tier badges in terms of longevity, the emotes that I have that I want to do. I insist you just do it, dude. thank you. And so, like, you know, it's just a lot of stuff that I have to figure out. And obviously, you know, like I have, oh my goodness, this fucking thing sucks. And so it's just lots of stuff that I have to figure out and things that I want to figure out. What is this? Wait, what? No, that's not what I want to do. There we go. And so yeah, there we go. And so then yeah, and so that's just kind of what I've wanted to do for a long time now. And so once, of course, YouTube starts going well, because I'm hoping that YouTube, I gotta stop looking at the chat. I gotta look at you. I'm hoping that things can go well enough to where I'm able to, like, purely, wholeheartedly, like, divulge all my time, or as much time as I humanly possibly can, into making content and to making videos and to making all these big projects, because I want to get started, like, yesterday. But these things require, like, at least some amount of money to be able to work towards, and I have other things that I have to pay for and all this other stuff. And so if that were to become a thing where I could just be like, okay, like slowly fund this stuff up to get, you know, bigger and better things, then that'd be great. And so that's kind of, I think that's the biggest reason as to why I would actually want to make money from YouTube. So solely apart from the fact that obviously, like, you know, I have to live off of that, so that I can make more time into it. It's just that I can fund more projects to make more stuff for you guys, and that I can make the stuff that I love and make stuff that makes people happy and makes people laugh. And also I want to be able to help. And so once stuff gets really up and going, I want to do more charity live streams. I want to do more stuff like that. I want to really like divulge all my time into making content, doing all this stuff. And so that's kind of just completely 100% of what I want to do. And I've already started to look for like what charities I want to do for when things start. Like, I have a lot of stuff prepared. I just actually have to get there for this stuff that I prepared to actually be of any use. But I have done a lot of preparation for this stuff, and so I've figured out some stuff that I want to do in terms of charities that I want to do. For right now, I'm gonna keep it a secret just because obviously I don't want to release too much right now. Just because I don't know, it's just like a me thing. But yeah, no, I just have a lot of stuff that I'm really excited to do once things get up and running. And yeah, that's basically much it. I mean, I've tried to do. I mean, one thing that I can't talk about is my me wanting to do charity live streams for Build On. That is a charity that I worked with previously, and they were very nice, and they were very they're just very like open-minded and willing to be like, oh, that's awesome, like yeah. And like when I did the 24-hour live stream back in, oh fuck, when did I do that? I don't remember. Wait, am I done? Huh? Hello? I'm being lifted. Oh my god! What the hell is this? What? Huh? Where did this come out of? And how is that sticking out of there? There's nothing for there to be there. I thought this'd be a pretty quick job. Who's the person that lied to me? What's their name? They lied to me. Someone said it'd be a quick job. Hey, they lied to me. But yeah, no. So, and overall, I just kind of hope that that things can go well. And yeah, I mean that's pretty much about it. Hold on, let me. I'm able to see. I'm gonna be able to see more things. Okay, there we go. Okay, but yeah, you know, I have nothing else that I want to talk about. Or no, do I? What else can I talk about? And I feel like I just ramble on and on about YouTube like all the time. Well, that's something. Yeah. This is definitely something to clean. Yep. They're really putting me to work all the way over here. But oh, but like power washing in real life, I want to do that so badly. Power washing services, we're camped out in the middle of nowhere and in one heap of a filthy trouble. Can you help out? I'm stuck doing this monstrous heap of disgusting filthiness. So you're gonna have to give me a second. But you know, I can really just talk about YouTube for like spoilers for next videos. Lots of FNAF. I'll be honest, lots of FNAF. Well, not like an oversaturation of FNAF, but just like I've been playing a lot more FNAF fan games just because I wanted to try out more FNAF fan games. I'm bringing back, not bringing back. Yes, power washing in real life is so amazing. I love power washing in real life. It is splendid. My dad, over at his place, has a power washer, and just like, it's so amazing. It's so amazing. I love it. I like when I have my own place and everything, like my own place, because I live in an apartment with other people. I want to have a power washer just all to myself, just right there. I can just admire it from afar. But you know, I'm also pertaining to spoilers, I guess, for next videos. But like, I'm bringing back a lot of videos that have been on the backlog for months or even years. I'm bringing back. I played Prey a long time ago. I haven't released all those videos yet, but I did beat it. I beat Prey with not Prey. I beat Peak with Luke and Dirk. Never posted all those videos, so I'm basically just emptying my backlog to just edit all that stuff. So all the videos that are coming out are gonna be old videos that I've recorded with either Luke and Dirk. Old stuff that I honestly have just forgotten and put on the back burner. Old remixing from when he was 10 years old. RE8 ending. I forgot. Oh, fuck. Okay, I didn't forget. That recording took me like 3 hours. I'm still in the process of editing it. I'm just also editing... This is my issue. I will get 20 minutes into an editing thing, and then... I don't want to, like, blame ADHD, but it's a pretty... ADHD thing to do. I then immediately am like, let me start another video. And then I start another video, and then, like... 5 minutes, 10 minutes into that, I want to start another video. And so I'm constantly like starting all these videos, and then I just keep going on to other videos. It's really weird. But you know, I'm still working on the second to last part of RE8, and then the final video. So you know, so all that stuff is coming out. You know, such an incredible game. Prey, Chef's Kiss, amazing game. Love that game. It was truly amazing game. So yeah, so that's kind of what, in terms of what I'm gonna do, is just bring back a bunch of stuff that I've been just kind of like holding off, just because the thing for me obviously is that I take so much time making long videos, and that sometimes makes me not want to edit them because I know subconsciously that it'll take me forever, and I'm just like, I can just record like a bunch of small games and then I'll get to them, and then I never get to them, and then I run out of time, and then I want to make more smaller videos, and then yada 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 yada. And so it's just that kind of, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, and it's just because like I want to do so much, and I'm making so many videos, and it's just like I want to, and then I forget about them. Like, what's a game that I literally Prey, the game that literally when I went to go check it and actually start editing it for like the first time in like 8 months. It's 20 minutes into a 50-minute video. It's like halfway done. And there's like a bunch of crazy edits on it, and it looks really well. The beginning is hilarious. At least I really like the beginning for the next Prey video. I think it's hilarious, and it's just been sitting there. And then also log writers with Dirk. I recorded log writers with Dirk months ago. It's 15 minutes into an hour recording. It's really bad. It's really, really fucking bad. It's horrendous. It's like it's just really bad. And like the thing about, I think the biggest thing for me about having ADHD is that I never want to try and use it as an excuse. At least for me, I never want to try and use it as an excuse, because I feel like it's so easy to fall back onto that. Like, yes, it is the reason, and yes, I will say that, but I never want to feel like an excuse as to why that sort of thing is the way that it is. I write in my free time, and I have like 20 half-written stuff because I'm always jumping to the next. Yes, because you're just like, I want to do this one, or oh, I just got a really good idea for how I want to start out this video. So like, you'll start a bunch of things, and then you're just like, oh, like, but like, you get a really good idea for this thing, and then suddenly like an off-branching story that you're making for a story then makes a really good like self-story. I'm like that with writing music. You write music? Have you told me about this? Oh god, have I forgotten that you write music? I just feel really bad. Aurora, did you tell me that you write music? If so, oh my goodness, wait, have you? Wait, I mean, yeah, you sing all the time. Why? You sing all the fucking time. What? I'm stupid. You literally sing like all the time. I literally watch and like every single one of your Instagram stories where you sing a cover of a song. What the hell's wrong with me? Same, it's a reason, but like it can't become a crutch, you know? Yeah. Did I write crutch right? I don't know. Honestly, I read it as crutch, so I'm assuming you did. You know, like it's a reason, but it can't become something that you lean on. And like that's the biggest thing. And like, yes, like it definitely halts me. I can't sit here and lie and say that it's not something that sometimes that I struggle with, and things that like it's stopping me from doing, and where like I struggle or I do minimal progress because I'm doing progress on so many different separate little things that all culminates into one big thing. So in my mind, I'm like, I'm making so much progress because I'm 5 minutes into this one, 20 minutes into this one, 10 minutes into this one. And then I'll eventually get around to all of them, and then boom, they're all done. But that's not the case. And that's just not what it is always. I have some huge concepts for albums and stuff. Oh, never finished. Well, hopefully you do get around to that. I'm sure that they'll be great. But you know, writing stuff is. Have I actually tried to write anything in terms of actual like stories? I mean, I did write scripts and stuff like that. It's like a disease we all have. The more progress, the more stuff. Yes, it's insane. It is insane. The more progress that you make, the more your mind just like because I'll have all these videos done, right? Or no, not all done. I'll have all these videos recorded, and I put the foundation for all of them. And like there will be like 8 videos that are recorded and ready to be edited, and I put the foundation. You know, I put them there. They're all synced up. The audio's synced up. I start the ending. I mean, I start the beginning with the whole and then you know and then you know all the other stuff, and then what's up, all that other stuff. Like that stuff I get out of the gate. That's what I do immediately. And then as I'm editing other stuff, in my mind I'm like, oh, like I just got a good idea for like this one for like the other video, because I remember recording this part and I really want to edit this part. And so when it comes to even making videos, like so I've recorded this FNAF fan game called Melodies. Sorry, just checking if anyone said anything. I recorded this FNAF fan game called Melodies, and while I was recording it, I didn't record it in like a sequenced progress. I recorded it like I immediately went to like 3/4 of the way through the video. I edited that part, went to like almost halfway, edited that part, and then I started from the beginning, and then I started editing like the first like 10 minutes, and then I edited the end of it, finished that, and then I went from the beginning and then did it all the way towards the end. That was my progress. And that is what I do for, no joke, solid like 75% of the projects, 75% of the videos that I edit, or in that sort of fashion. Not like always in terms of the order, but I don't always start at the beginning. I don't always like start there. That's not where I always start. and that's like kind of like the thing that makes my brain just fucking go everywhere. And like I take medication, but like it works like in such a weird way. I like, and I've been taking medication for, I want to say, about almost, I think a little bit over a year. I think no, a little bit less, a little bit under a year. I've been taking medication. And it's just, oh wait, no. It's been over a year since I started taking medication. There we go. It's been over a year. It's been a little bit over a year since I first started taking medication for ADHD. And so, like, I remember, I'm gonna make this a video, or no, I won't make this a video. I don't know how to structure this. I want to talk about it, and like, I think I might make a video about it, or I'm not sure. But how my medication worked, at least for me, was no joke, like out of a Goldilocks story. Yes, the beginning and the end are amazing. The middle just makes you think of all the cool beginning and endings. Yes, so you make those, and now you have, yes, literally, it is like, it's just, there's the endless possibilities of creating something is sometimes the hindrance to massive amounts of progress. Like, endless freedom and endless possibilities are sometimes what halts you, and that's what sucks. But like, when you're constantly wanting to make progress in little things, I think for me at least, that helps me not feel stuck in terms of editing. Because I'm not, like, it can hinder me in terms of doing a video in totality in one flesh and go, but it doesn't stop me from editing overall. Like, I never get stopped and be like, oh, like, I don't know what to do for this. Like, what do I do? Like, I never know what to edit. Like, I know what to edit. I always have a very clear understanding of how I want to edit a video. It's just how I go about that is what makes it so much more, like, difficult for me in terms of how, like, how I want to make 3 videos a day and all this other stuff and yada yada. And honestly, I was literally talking about something else and I forgot what it was I was talking about. What was it? Fuck, what was it? No, shit. Damn it, you literally talked about the beginning and endings and I forgot. It's whatever, it's fine. Damn it, now I'm trying to think about what the hell I forgot. Okay. You know, it's just, oh my goodness, Goldilocks story, there we go. Okay, straight up a Goldilocks story. So basically when I first started taking medication, I had a really, really high dosage. Doing like little checklists always helps because it anticipates things. I have tried to do like to-do lists and do like calendars and planners and all this other stuff. And I do great the first day. First day, I'm doing this, I'm writing down lists, I'm checking them twice. I'm not fucking Santa Claus, but it's just what I'm doing. And so it's that, and then after like the first couple of days, I immediately lose it. I forget that I have to do it. I forget that I have to make a schedule, and I just get preoccupied with all these other things that I forget to do something that should come like fundamentally to me. And it's something that I think for me, like I can't really ever go in with a plan in terms of how my day will go, unless I'm literally like unless it's like a planned thing that's already been planned out. Then yes, then I know what I'm doing. But if it's like the night beforehand, I can't plan that shit out. I can't do that. Like, is at least not for me. Like, I'm not sure. I definitely struggle with like making calendars and like planning out my week. Could never. I could never plan out my week. Like, I can maybe say what I'm gonna do. Like, I know I'm gonna record videos. I know I'm gonna go to work. I know I'm gonna sleep. I know I'm gonna eat. I know I'm gonna fucking try and work out. I just don't know when any of that's gonna happen. I just know it's gonna happen sometime periodically throughout the week. Just whenever the hell it happens. But oh my goodness, what was I saying? Goldilocks story. Literally, I'm trying to like focus. But you know, so my ADHD medication was like a Goldilocks story. So when I first started taking ADHD medication, the dosage was very, very high. And so what it did to me was that I basically would, all my emotions and how I would react to things were like elevated to the max. So it would just be like boom, boom, boom. And I've talked about this before in a Welcome Wednesday, where the medication that I used to take was very high. So it had me very easily affected by anything that happened around me. Like if something would make me mad, it would make me aggravated and very upset and very frustrated. And if something were to make me sad, it make me upset and make me like mournful in a way, of the situation. And so like all my emotions that I would be able to regulate myself to, you know, just due to going to therapy and due to life experiences and all that other stuff, like were fucking thrown out the window, like they were gone. And so I was just in zero control of how I would react to things, and I had zero control of it. Like I could tell when I got angry at people. I could tell when I became like annoyed by simple things that before me taking it I wouldn't react to like that. And so then I was like, hey, like, and I also got insomnia. I couldn't sleep. And so I went off that dosage, which was a really high dosage, and then I went to a really small one. I went to like a really, really small one. And then when I started doing that one, that had like zero effect. I felt nothing. I felt like I literally felt nothing. I didn't feel like it was affecting me. I felt the exact same, like literally, like it helped like a little bit, a little bit. And then after that, it just did nothing for me. Like it was absolutely nothing. Like it was like nothing. I didn't feel any different. I didn't feel anything. It definitely helped with my insomnia because I mean it wasn't that high of a dosage, but because I was taking what was I taking? I was taking, I think my first one was Wellbutrin, I think it's called Wellbutrin, whatever the hell it's called. I was taking that. It's often when you need basically like a pass. Yes, I needed to change the match for the yeah, that's like, yeah, when you become basically, yeah, it sucks like having to like dictate that sort of thing. Mood swings are just not a mood, honestly. Yeah, it's like it sucks. And so I was taking the lesser dosage one, and like literally nothing. Like the overarching like mood swings were gone. Yes, the insomnia was gone, but like the ADHD wasn't really being treated like at all anymore in some sort of way. Like I didn't feel like anything was really happening. Like I felt exactly how I had felt prior to taking my medication. And then after like a month or two of that, I was like, hey, you know, like this isn't working for me. Like it's just not working. And then I got one that was literally, no joke, in the middle of those two dosages. One was too high, one was too low, one was just right. And I've been on that medication ever since. I've been on that medication since, I want to say, March of this year, I think. I believe March or something of this year. And so that's kind of just what's been going on in terms of that stuff. And so yeah, and so now I take ADHD medication. I will be honest, I do forget to take it. Sometimes I do forget, I will be honest, because it's just like, I'll just forget. Like, it's so easy to like, oh yeah, also, this is just like a more of like a me thing that I've realized, but like, I don't really have like object permanence. I've kind of realized that for myself, I don't really have that. So like, if something's not like happening in front of me, if something's not going on in front of my face, then it's just out of my mind. Like when I was over at college, like I wouldn't call my, and I think that's also why I think I'm such a low maintenance friend, is because I forget these people. I forget that they're in my life. I forget that they're attached to me through like, because through experiences or like friendships and all, or like relationships. And so I just like, if they're not in front of me constantly, or they're not like, talking to me or yada yada, like, and like I really feel like an asshole, because just like I just wholeheartedly just forget these people exist in my life. I forget that they're there, like not on purpose, but it's just like I don't recognize them. I just don't like see them. They're just like not in my mind. Like I'm just focused on whatever the hell my mind is focused on, and so over time I'm not sure. It's just a weird process. I think it's a really weird thing. And so I have like necklaces that I help as like mnemonic devices. That's kind of what these are. I would kind of put these at, as well as the bracelets and the bracelets and necklaces that I have on. All are basically like mnemonic devices for me, because like because I fidget a lot, and so whenever I fidget, like it helps me remember that like there's there's all these people in my life that I either have to talk to that I haven't talked to, or that I have to text back that I haven't text back, because I respond a lot in my head whenever I see text. Like, it's bad. It's really, really bad. That's so real. Your mind gets in there and you're just like, well, I guess I'm alone in the world, and then a friend sends you a message and you snap back, you know, like, it's like you're like, especially for me, because I do YouTube, like, I am just so like, YouTube is just that. It's just that, like, it's constantly in front of me. It's constantly what's going on in my peripheral, so it's the only thing that I really see. And so then when I get called and when I get texted, like if you call me, I will answer without a doubt. That's such a cool system though. Yeah, I know, right? Like literally, that's why I have like all these accessories, because it helps me remember all these people that are in my life if I ever forget to like text them back. Because I could literally my dad or my mom could be like, hey, honey, hi, blah, blah, hey, son, blah, blah, all this other stuff. And then I'll say like, hey, back, or like something like that. And then they'll text me back, and I just don't respond. I don't respond. And then I get a call, and they're like, you didn't answer. I'm like, oh yeah, I saw that. Sorry. Like, it just happens. And so like I have these to like remember that these people are existing in my life, and I didn't realize that until one day I was fidgeting with them, and then I was like, holy shit, I need to do this. And so that's kind of what these accessories became to me. And it was less of like a fashion statement, which, I mean, hey, like, necklaces, bracelets, they're cool, they're fashion statements. I like, that's really cool. But it's more to that. It's more than that for me. And that's kind of what, and that's why, like, I feel like sometimes I hold on to things more, because I don't want to forget the meaning that they hold to me just because they're not immediately in front of me. And I think that's something that I struggle with a lot. Definitely calming that, sorry. No, it's a great system. It works for me. It works for me a lot. It works for me a lot. Like, having things that are literally on your person that you cannot take off. Or not cannot take off, but like, you're not really seeing as like taking them off. Like, why would you? Like, and so it's just like that system works for me. Like, it may not work for everybody. I mean, I talked to my therapist about it, and she was like, that's a good system. I've never really, like, I think she said that she's seen like a couple people use that, but like, it's a very, like, I think rare, not like rare, but like a more like uncommon thing to see people use like accessories as like mnemonic devices. But I mean, it's what works best for me, and if it works for you, then that's perfect. I hope that it does. And so it's just like, I'm not sure. So yeah. But it also, I think the biggest downside is that sometimes when it comes to that thing, you find value. You kind of become like a hoarder, to where you find mundane value in things that like are so like minuscule. Like, I could hold on to things that mean very little, but because they remind me of something, because they help me remember things better, I'll hold on to them. So like, if I could show you around my room, I would. And hey, circling back to the tattoos, great callback. I know, great callback. They are that for me in ways these reminder of people's memories. Yeah, literally. People have their own ways of remembering things and having things that they can like fall back onto to remember these moments and remember these people that have either been so like impactful on them, whether it's through like, whether it's physical, mentally, like spiritually, like however it is that they affect you. And so being able to have those things that you look at and like you're able to like be like, you know, and just kind of have that like, you know, inside chuckle, I think is what really helps me, because I just have a really bad memory, and that's also like the biggest thing for me. Like, ADHD, bad memory, all just fucking horrible combo. And so yeah, and so like literally, like, if I could show you around my room, like, I would, but like literally, like, there's meaningless things in here all the time. Like I had to actually get rid of a bunch of stuff because it was just like getting a lot. I have a customized gift wrapper from my adolescence. It's really mundane, but I mean, yeah, literally, like, you can have like super small things, like an inside joke. Yeah, literally, like you can have like little things that like mean so much to you. Like, I literally, I don't know if I can grab this. I'm scared it's gonna break. I have the flower. I'm not sure if people do this. I'm sure like they whittle away, but I have the flower from my high school graduation. It's dead. It's currently like wilting on my like windowsill right now. but it's just because it meant so much to me that I had met all these amazing people, and I grown up through this process of like living my entire first like 18 years of life with people that I had known for years and years and years. And so that all this stuff like means stuff to me. Like I have like a mask because of COVID and all this other stuff. Like it's all this other like mundane things that I have, um, that like help me remember things and give meaning to things that I'd otherwise not remember if it weren't shown to me. Like my memory is not based off of me being able to recall just anything. I need something to like unlock that for me. I need something to connect pieces with. That's how my memory works. Is that I need to be able to bring it back to something. I need to be able to connect it to something else to help me remember like specific facts or specific things that I need, and like all the other stuff. And so I don't know if that's really awesome. You could like press it in glass to make it last more. I could. I don't know. Is that the way to describe? You know, I'd like it's not embroidered. What's the word? It's like you use resin, right? You use resin, and oh my goodness, what is the word? What is the word? I know what you're talking about. Fuck it. I'll figure it out later. You know, you keep it still in resin, and you like let the resin set on everything and all this stuff. You know, I could. I definitely could. And like, I don't know. I think I just like it like that weirdly enough. I feel like this is a really like cheesy, weird way of looking at it, but like the time that it's clearly taken to like start to like whittle away and like, you know, clearly show clearly show that it's like, you know, like it's growing old and all this other stuff is like showing to me that like the passes of time in terms of like how long it's been since I left high school. Like it's been like over 3 years since I left high school, and that for me is always a reminder of that, because I see how old it is, and I'm just like, God, like it's been that long. And so that's what I mean when I say like I need like connective pieces in order for my memory. Frame it. I don't know right now. Oh yeah, like frame it. Oh yeah. Okay, like frame it. Yeah. I thought you meant like in embed it in like resin and have it like kind of like a whole like blocky thing. But you know, like framing it could be cool. If I actually, you know, yeah, I think if anything I'll frame it. And I don't know. I think this is a thing that I wanted to do when I got big and popular, is that I wanted to get a place where I could designate a room all to fan stuff, all for like fan mail, fan things, and I just kind of want to have like a room dedicated to all that stuff, because I just know that I wouldn't be able to fill my room with all the stuff that people would be giving me, and so I just wanted to have a room designated for all that stuff. Oh my goodness, wait, I had to focus on the game. I had to do more than one thing at a time. And so yeah, and so that's just kind of what, that's kind of what's going on right now. But, you know, I think one day I'll probably figure out what to do with it. I mean, literally, hold on. 'Cause you're gonna see a picture of that makes total sense. Time passes is so abstract that having material reminders is really good. And thank you for like basically like a not symbolizing, like summary, making a summary of like what I meant, because I just kind of rambled on like, and it just sounded like a bunch of nonsense. But hold on, I have oh well, I thought something fell, but I have this photo. You're gonna see Baby Veraza right now. Sorry for helping with kind of derailing this stream. All good. I mean, this is basically what I wanted this live stream to be about, was just talking with my audience and getting close with you guys, because I want to be able to like, you know, show that I care, and show that like I want to be able to like stay connected with you guys, and be able to talk to each and every one of you and get like that interactiveness, you know. But you know, here is Baby Verazo, and I'm gonna cover my brother's face just because you can't really see that. There's baby me right there. Oh god, you can't really see. Come on, focus. Oh my goodness, there's so much glare. There we go. There's baby me. There's baby me shirtless with my great grandmother. You know, I literally have this like up on my window still, like every day, all day, since I found this photo. Whoa! Ah! Things are falling. Stick with me. Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah, no, it is baby Verazzo. Yeah, no, it's oh god, you know, it's definitely weird to look at like younger photos of yourself because just like God, like it's been so long, you know. To Verazzo. What is that? What is that? Aurora, what is that? What is that next to the what? Wait, hold on. Is it just not popping up because like I'm on? Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can go on my own live stream and see if what's going on with that. Maybe it's just not popping up. No, it's the same thing. Aurora, what is that? Can you hold on? Can you explain what that is next to the 2 in your comment? What does that mean? What is that? Am I stupid? I think I'm just being stupid. I mean, don't say I'm being stupid. I mean, justifiably you can say that. By the way, what does Verazzo mean? It doesn't mean anything. The story of how I got my name was basically. Hold on, let me actually. Hold on. I know this is derailing the stream even more, but I want to be able to how to talk about it. The crown? Are you? Is that a crown? Is that what that is? Huh? Wait, what the hell? Wait, no, wait. What the? Wait, whoa. Wait, what? Hold on, I'm gonna show you guys what I'm looking at. Hold on. This is... Well, let me... This is what chat is looking to me. Can you see this? Hold on, I want to see if I can make it bigger. I don't know if you can see like that. It changes to Lil Verazzo. But do you see that right there? You see that? Is it just me? Am I going crazy? It's like weird. It makes like some weird some weird like kanji thing. I was like, I swear I'm not going crazy. Like that's just there. Yeah, no, I was like, I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. But no. Yeah, see, it's weird. See, it's weird. It's right there. Why is it there? Oh, that's just translation. Why is it translating English into English? What? What the fuck? Why is it doing that? Why is it translating English into English? Can I change that? Hello? Hello? What the fuck? Okay, whatever. Okay. Google wants to translate the comments. Can Google fuck off? I don't want them to translate everything. They don't have to. There's no reason to. That's the translation sign. That's what it, oh my goodness. I know someone just said, I know you just said that, but it just clicked in my head. But no. Verazzo, hold on, let me, detected fake English. Well, they're stupid. Let me mute that. Maybe change this to like Shakespearean writing? Yes, that's gotta be it. That has to be it. I'm so glad my chat is just super smart. I love my chat. Man, Verazzo, the name itself comes from my last name, which is Oltavero. Hold on, let me actually spell it out on the can I like type? Can I get like text? I can. Okay. Great new. Okay. This is how my last name is spelled. No, oopsies. That's how my last name is spelled. Like this. This is my last name, Oltavero. This is how my last name is spelled. And so basically what I did, thou shalt translate this, Google my mate. Surprisingly, Google did not translate that, weirdly enough. Okay, and then basically what I did with my YouTube name was that I basically took out the first half of my last name and then, no joke, AZ. That's basically what it is. I wanted my name to be like a part of who I am and who my YouTube persona is, because I wanted that to be connected in its totality, and so that's just kind of what I want it to be. And so yeah, like literally me and my friend Edwin, literally, like, he helped me come up with it. And so like we were in his car and we were just coming up with ideas, and so I was just like, what if I just like cut my last name in half, put like AZ in between that, and just say Verazzo, like, and he was like, that sounds great. I'm like, that sounds really great. And then that is how how Veraza was born. That's how Veraza was born. Me, this guy right here, the dumb face and the dumb headphones and the dumb need to be shaven beard. Yep, it's me. But yeah, and then yeah, basically, you know, like it was really random, and I don't know how the hell I got to that sort of thing and how that made any sense, and I don't know. What about the kanji? Okay, so I think the kanji. I think I was mistaking the I think I was mistaking the translation. Oh, let me look at the camera. I think I was misunderstanding, misconstruing the translation symbol with just kanji, and so I was like, "Is that kanji?" Because I didn't put my cursor over it because it doesn't translate it until at least for me, until I put my cursor over it, and then it translates. So it has the translation. It has the Google Translation logo, which I didn't know was like whatever symbol that is. Because I think it's like half kanji and then there's like an A. And so that's just kind of what that's just what I thought it was. But anyways, let me at least try to get back to the game. Behind your name and the logo. Oh, the kanji behind my name and the logo. Hold on. What is that? Oh no, I don't know. I think it's kanji for determination. Don't quote me on that. Do not quote me on that. I quite literally think that it's kanji. I would have to call my brother because he's the one who made it for me. I actually did want to change my logo to like an actual like thing of me. Like say, like obviously I'm not saying that I want people to make fan art, but if someone were to make a fan art that I would want to change into my profile, I would definitely change it to that. Like if that were the case, I'd definitely change it to that. It's a peanut sometimes, like we all are. Yeah. But no, and so yeah, and so that's just kind of what it is. At least I think it is. I don't know. I hope it's determination. Quite literally, I would have to text my brother and be like, "Hey, do you remember what the kanji behind my logo name is?" Fucking beats me. It's coming a Q&A. It's fine. Ask me questions. Literally, Welcome Wednesday is basically like a constant Q&A. I think that's basically what I wanted it to be, and literally just like video games mixed in between while people like came in and asked me questions, and then I'm able to like do both. And so honestly, ask me questions. So power wash, huh? I like power washing. Power washing is fun. It's a good game, good hobby. I wouldn't say hobby. Good. Actually, you know what? Hobby. Hobby. People can make it into a living. Let me actually put back on the thing so I can actually do that. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. But what was I saying? Yeah. Like literally, that's what I've constantly wanted. Actually, is this too loud? Hold on. I feel like it's been too loud this entire time. That's what I've wanted Welcome Wednesdays to be. Is to be basically a Q&A where I can talk to my audience and be like, hey, do you guys like want to talk about your day and talk about your lives? Like, I want to be able to interact with you guys and talk to you and show that like I actually care. Show that like I want to be close to my audience. Show that like I want to be like I don't want to feel a disconnect between me and my audience. Like I want there to be like understandability, relativeness, like to not feel like I'm disconnected because like especially streamers nowadays. And I don't mean to like I don't want this to seem like I'm like hating on streamers. I think streamers do a lot of good stuff, but some streamers out there definitely like lose that connectedness, not with just like their audience. I mean, yeah, with like most of their audience, but like also like the way that the world works when you're not filthy rich, and that disconnect of relatability, like I never want to feel with obviously the rest of you guys, because I wouldn't. I feel like that'd be like a disgrace to who I am as a person because I've just never been that type of person. To want to have that disconnect and also just like, it's just not who I am. I'm just not that type of person. Like I want to be able to constantly stay connected with my audience. I want to make sure that like I'm constantly doing my best to stay like in touch and stay like relative. And like although yes, like when I do big projects and when I have to spend like big amount of money to be able to fund these things, like yes, that's where then all those big amounts of monies have to be acknowledged. But like when it comes to just as a person that, you know, lives and, you know, goes out grocery shopping and all this other stuff, like I don't want to feel like oh, what's the price of milk, what's the price of eggs. I really like the Welcome Wednesdays. It was like a second video I watched. Oh, first was Death Voltage recommended under Memelius video, so that was random. Is that another creator that I don't know? Memulus. Who is that? Is that a creator that I just don't know? That might be a creator I don't know, and I do apologize. Yeah, Welcome Wednesdays have. I mean, honestly, I came up with Welcome Wednesdays because a British YouTuber. Got it. Wait, I feel like now that you said British, I might have heard it before, but like I definitely need a face to. Why the hell is my screen shaking? Oh no, that's just me. You know, like I definitely need like a face to understand that. But yeah, Welcome Wednesdays came out of a video where I think it's titled "Hey There," or I basically just sat down and talked to my audience, and I just sat down. I wanted to know how they were doing, and the video did amazing. The video got like almost 1,000 views. It got like over maybe like 100 comments, and like half of them were from me responding. And so like it did really well, and so I learned and started to appreciate the value in what do we call it? The value of being as close connected with your community as you can, and let them know that like you are there and that you want to be able to be like, hey, like how are you? You know, you don't want to feel like that disconnect. Like yes, you don't want to be like parasocial, but so from Brazil watching Britain, I discovered the American. Yeah, diversity. And so, you know, the internet is really a crazy and incredible place, and so I think that's really funny. I might actually be able to find, because YouTube Analytics tells you where your videos are recommended. So wholeheartedly, I could look into my analytics of the Death Voltage video and see which video you got recommended, or which video you got my video recommended from. I could literally find me Militia's video and whatever it is. I think that's really funny. But yeah. So I just wanted Welcome Wednesdays to be like this place where, you know, people who, like, you know, it didn't feel right to comment in like the video, in like the moment of like a video game video or like yada yada, to feel like there was a place where they could just like come and vent and speak on how they feel and like be able to talk about this other stuff. Like I've had people commenting about like struggling with mental issues, contemplating I don't know. I don't think I can just say the word straight out. Contemplating certain things, and so I like, and like that for me, like being able to help my audience and be there for my audience is something that like I've really come to like want to do so much more. Like I don't ever want to feel like I'm not there for my audience. I want to feel like I'm there for them and be able to like help. And like obviously I can't do everything. I'm not a superhero. I can't do everything. But like if I can do the most that I can to help out as many people as I can and be in the place where I can make the biggest difference, then I know what I'm doing is the right thing. And that's kind of been my mentality for like everything that I've ever done. Yeah, the parasociality, is that a word? Yeah, no, parasociality is a real word. Yeah, it's a tightrope. It's definitely a tightrope. It's definitely like a thing where it's like you want it to be like I'm connected with you guys, but like you have to understand that at the end of the day, we don't really know each other in terms of like personal, like I don't know you and you don't know me like 100%, and that's fine. Being able to just be there for each other in times of need is the only thing that I would say that matters. Like I don't need to know you to be able to say like, hey, like I got you, you know, like everything's gonna be okay, like you're gonna do, you know, you're gonna be fine, like everything's gonna be okay, like I hope that you get through it, and if you need help, like, you know, I will provide service, like I'll provide like, you know, services like 988, like whatever needs to be like in the description to help out my audience, like that's what I'll do. But it's just like some people will always take things too far, and I know that it's inevitable, which is also another reason as to why like sometimes I'm scared to get popular and get famous, because I know it's an inevitability, and that's the scariest thing to me, is because I know that without a doubt one day that might happen, and someone might try to come to my house, or someone might try to like fucking like invade my personal space. Someone might try like flash a camera in my face and be like, oh, Faraza, I did it, like, and do all other stuff. And it's like for me like it's the trade-off that's the scariest thing for me when it comes to like being a popular creator. It's the trade-off. I mean, firsthand account, you're a daily watch now, so you definitely help people get through the day. That really means a lot. I'm a cry, but I'm not gonna cry right now. Oh man, I might. No, stop it. It's just Ooh, why am I crying? Okay, stop it. Anyways, yeah, no, that just like that means a lot. Cause like God, I don't do well with compliments. Whenever people compliment me and like say nice things to me, I like freak out. I really get flustered. It's really bad. God, thank you. That really means a lot. I hope you know that. Yeah. Poop poop poop. Damn, why did that make me laugh? Yeah, no, it's like, yeah, no, literally, like, you know, literally such, yeah, like, you know, thank you. It's just like, knowing that there's people out there that like you don't know, but you're still able to help is such a fulfilling thing. It's such a weirdly fulfilling thing. Like knowing that there's people out there that like look to you for inspiration or hope or relief is something that is just like makes me know that all the like the hard work that I put into doing this stuff, all the sleepless nights where I literally stay up until 7 a.m. like making sure that I like edit like 3 videos like that do really well and that are really high edited, like I know that all that sacrifice and like all the times that I spend away from sometimes doing my homework or like spending time with my family, like doing all this stuff, and that in the end like I'm doing what I want to do, which is make people happy, and that's the biggest thing for me, and that's kind of just like what overall I want this channel to be. You know, yeah, I really believe you should tell people that make things. Yeah, yeah, it's just like, you know, it's just for me, like I've never taken compliments very well. I kind of like completely freak out. I completely freak out. Like I like if people ever meet me in person, like if I ever get like big enough and like people meet me in person, they're like, oh, like your videos are so like cool, like I love your stuff. I'm just gonna be like, thank you, right? Yeah, you're complimenting me. Yes, okay. And like it's just like it's such a weird thing to me. Like I get like so easily flustered when someone like compliments me. Like I'm not sure if it's like a like mentality thing or like maybe like things from when I was growing up, but just like me getting complimented, it's such like a I don't know. It's so meaningful to me that like I get flustered. I think that's the best way to explain it. Yeah, no. Well, what's such a real fear? You know, memeless guy hides his face for that reason. You know, literally, it's literally the trade-off. It is the trade-off of having a big audience, is you losing that privacy in terms of like, you know, like being able to go out without doing all this other stuff, and doing all that is this is fucking hard work. Yeah, yeah. It is a lot of work. It is a lot of work, and so knowing that at the end of the day that there's people out there that genuinely enjoy what you do and are willing to take time out of their life in general, like not even just out of their day, but out of their life. Like people take times out of their life in terms of whether they're like busy doing work or they're, you know, they're coming back from work, coming back from school, or watching school. Like they're taking time, which is the most precious thing that we have, taking their own time to watch the stuff that you make, that you put so much hard work into. And so like it's crazy. And so but, you know, like literally like the trade-off for like oh my goodness, I keep getting myself off of topic, but you know, it's just what do we call it? It's just the trade-off with being famous. I think is the biggest thing that makes me nervous about getting popular and getting big, and excuse me, and what do we call it? And like getting like a really big audience and having people like invade my privacy or like try and come to my house or like fucking like I don't even know, like if I'm out with like my family and then all of a sudden they come and approach me and they're like, oh, Faraz, I'm like, I'm with my family. Like, boundaries, please. And so it's just like that whole thing is just like, it's weird. And it's really weird that people go out of their way to do those sorts of things and don't even question the actual real, like, I feel like sometimes like mental damage that you can put on someone, because that instills a lot of fear. And I would say maybe it's just me, but like I would get really fucking nervous and like really anxious if someone just like randomly for no reason just came up to me and just started like flashing a camera in my face or like flashing stuff in my face and was like, hey, can you sign this, or like, can we take a photo? Yeah. And like having that sort of like complete violation of boundaries is just like the scariest thing to me. And so that's something where it's like I feel like sometimes I would like self-sabotage my work ethic and making content and all this other stuff because like I'm nervous that something like that might happen. But it's just willing to accept that sometimes that's the part of being famous, is that's just kind of what happens. And it sucks to have to say that, but there's always that 1% that's gonna take it too far. Where the hell am I missing? Where am I missing? You know, it's always that 1% that's just gonna take it too far and just kind of ruin it for the rest of everybody else. That's something the internet has amplified so much. With people feeling entitled as hell nowadays is scary. You know, people have rods of entitlement shoved up their ass like none other before, and it's absolutely insane. Like the self-righteousness, I think is the right word to use for this, that people have kind of, for some reason, been instilled by wait, can I open this? It says open. Wait, can I open it? Hold on, sorry. Can I open this? I feel like I should be able to open this. Right? Right? Because there's nothing here. I don't know. But, you know, it's just like, you know, it's super weird. And so I'm just hoping that if I do have an experience like that, that I'm able to handle it well. Because I will freak the fuck out. I'll be honest. 2 mistakes in one sentence, my English is degrading. My English is horrible to begin with. Like, if you watch any of my videos, one of my videos, literally, I think Death Voltage, I think I was reading something about, like, the instructions, and I messed up, like, 5 fucking times. Like, my English is horrendous, and it's literally, it's my first language. I suck at it. It's the only language that I basically, like, have ever known, except for Spanish, and I fucking suck at it. Yeah, no, I feel like you should be able to open this, right? Right? Outer wall top? What am I missing from that? Okay, what the? Okay, are you serious? Are you serious? It was inside the crack and I had to do it at like a 2 angle? A 2-degree angle? Are you serious? I had to freaking shoot in it with my gun at a freaking like 2% angle? Why do you keep saying 2%? 2-degree angle? This is stupid. Anyways, I'm scared because it's only at 56% done, and I'm scared that either it's gonna go higher up. You know Spanish? That's a hard. No, I understand it, but I can't speak it. And if anything, in terms of speaking, I get really nervous. Like, I get really anxious in terms of speaking. I was nervous one of those two things was gonna happen. Either the door was gonna open and reveal this fucking hellscape of a mess, or it was gonna rise up even more and then show me even more monstrosity. I want to be fluent in Spanish so bad. I think, God, it's just the effort and the time that I have to put into doing that. Like, it's really funny because I spent like 6 years between, or no, probably, 6 years between middle school and high school learning Spanish. And I can say without a doubt that I cannot speak Spanish. At least not like fluently, I can say. Yeah, that's a public bathroom for sure. Yeah. I'm not sure what or who did this or why I can raise the toilet seat, but how do you get this stuff dirty? There's some parts of the bathroom that don't even make sense for you to get. How are you? How are? What? Lord. Can't really understand the rules. Hardest language. I honestly, I say English. And not just because it's my language. I mean, actually, wait. I feel like that makes less sense. But I say that English is the hardest language because there are so many there are like so many words and like there are like different meanings for that. But like words that look the same that sound the same. So like no and no. I'm pretty sure those what call like they're homophones. They're homophones. Like where the two words are the two words sound the exact same, but they both are differently spelled, like no and no. So like I know something and no, don't do that. Like that's why like and all these like double entendres and suffixes and prefixes and past participles and like present participles and English is such a hard language. I think that English is a very underrated, difficult language. I'll fight for mine and say Portuguese is insane. We have 4 ways to write Y, each with its own usage. Easily, every language is. I don't get it. Why? It's so literally why. I will never understand. Like literally, I'm pretty sure like I was watching like a game theory video about if Groot's language could be like an actual language, and like how in Mandarin it's a like tonal language, I believe, to where like there's a phrase in Mandarin where depending on how you say it can mean 4 different things. And I'm like, what? Like I feel like no one is ever truly, no one's ever truly fluent in English. There's so many words that you can just look at and like chemistry names, chemistry names, math sometimes is really difficult English. God, definitely just chemistry overall. Just got this fucking like what's the word? It's like pseudo para hypothyroidism. There's oh god. I don't know if I can okay. Oh god, I feel like literally god. There's porque, and porque. Some for subject, some for beginning of a sentence, one for ending, and whatever. I don't know. Yeah, no, literally. Literally the biggest words that I know that is not just super fragilistic espialidocious is literally pseudo para hypothyroidism. That's literally like the biggest word that I know next to that word. But this fucking all languages are super difficult and it just sucks. Every language is super hard to learn and everything has like nonsensical bullshit in them and it makes no sense as to why these words mean what they do. It's super stupid. It's super dumb. I'll never understand languages just overall. Like yes, I would like to learn Spanish like overall in terms of speaking it one day, but just like it's not like I have a crazy urge to. Hey, Wishy, just heard that the fire chief's dog gone missing. Why is that I'm a power washer person. Why is that of my concern? I mean, I can go save the dog, but what do you want me to do? I'm not going to save a cat from a tree. Oh no. Oh no, what is that? I'm going to pretend like my phone has something. Oh yeah. Okay. I'm going to try and pronounce this word. Ultra microscopic oh my god, I can't say the The Mary Poppins curse. Damn. What does that mean? Okay, ultra microscopic volcanicolios. Leos. Ultra microscopic volcanicoliso. Lisos. Super caption. Stuffing well. Yeah, no, like holy shit. All these words are so weird. What's the other one? It was like something like frontal. It was like, oh my goodness, I forgot what the hell it's called. It's like this super long word that starts with like frontal. Like super frontal moid. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna search up what the word is. Hold on. It's like frontal moidectomy? No, what is that? Frontal. No, what is it? Fuck, I don't know what it is. Fuck, I forgot it. Whatever. Languages suck. Learning languages sucks. Just overall, like, learning languages in any language is just super difficult because they'll always have. There's always slang included. Slang for like words, like really any language has slang. Like any language has slang in it, and having that is like the fucking, I don't, what's like the equivalent to just something bad. It's like the most like detrimental like thing that when it comes to someone learning is slang. It sucks. Learning like slang for shit. Horrible. But you know, what else? I've tried to learn Japanese like maybe once or twice, like a couple years ago. And that's about it. I think I know one word in German, which is Gesundheit, which I learned from a movie that's like super old. It's called Master of Disguise. It's a super old movie. I majored in English, so I have an obligation to know it well enough to have a conversation. But put me in Texas, I don't know nothing what's being said. Yeah, no, because they had oh my goodness, what's like that one's like, well, it's like when they like run into someone they haven't seen. Well, I ought to be, ain't that you, Tucker? Huh? well, kill my donkey and call me Sally. Is that you? Like, huh? What? Did you just speak English just there? I don't think that's what that was. Like, it's, oh, and broken English as well in terms of I think is that what that is? Broken English or no? Western English? No. Texas English. Texas accent. I thought it was called broken English. Sorry. You know, like that stuff. Oh, I don't know what the hell they're saying. They're saying nonsense to me. That's all what it is. Like yeehaw. Nope. Nope. Or like how some parts of the U.S. call soda pop, and then obviously like they'll like I'm pretty sure like people in like the Midwest call soda pop, and then they'll come all the way over here to like either the either way to the far west or like the far east, and like people will say soda and they're like, no, pop. Do you mean pop? They're like, no, soda. No, you mean pop. Like we have like differences in like the meaning of things and like and how we prioritize meaning of words, and it's just like it's so complicated. It is so complicated. It makes no fucking sense. It's super weird. It's super weird. But you know, if anything, like, what was I gonna say? I think one of the things that I want to do one day is that I want to be able to do like a spelling bee, like for me and me alone. Maybe that's a selfish thing to say, but like I still need to visit the U.S., but right now the news we get are not flattering to say the least. Yeah, considering all the stuff that's going on, yeah, that stuff is, yeah. It's a lot, and I mean I'm not sure, but I can't wait to go. Seems super fun. And like I remember seeing everybody come over for the World Cup, which I'm not a super big soccer fan, but like it was really nice to see like people come from all over the world and like be able to like just be able to like show like other cultures and like like you'll see videos of, oh my goodness, I just spit. Like you'll see people from like different, like when South Korea was going up against Mexico. This one I know very much about because it was all over in the news. Like Mexico fans were like super merging well with Korean fans, and they're like, it was really good. Spelling Bee would be a great members only video, honestly. Yeah, that's where I I mean I was gonna do it for everybody, but if you guys want members, I was joking, man. I think I it's actually a really cool thing to have like members only, like kind of have like specific things for that. Man, like it's really cool. Like it truly shows that like, and I'll say this over and over again, but like diversity as a human race is our strongest asset. Like us being able to come together and put our differences aside in order to help each other or be able to celebrate something that we both love, like soccer, or I mean in their case soccer, and being able to like show support for whichever team wins or whichever team loses, and say you did your best, be able to shake each other's hand, and be able to look at someone and be like, you know what, like you are different from me, but you are human just like I am. And so that just kind of I think that the World Cup showed that in like the most like prominent way that it possibly could, and I really like that, and I hope that going forward that people see that and they're just like yeah, we are different, but like what does that matter, and being able to like not ignore the differences, but acknowledge those differences and still be able to be like, okay, like we may differ in like how we live our lives and something like that, but like it's nothing like crazy, and so I'm not sure. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's I don't know. But yeah, it's just overall that well, at the end of the day, we're all human, and being able to acknowledge that and be like, hey, like I think it's a really good thing for everybody. But yeah. Oh my goodness, this fucking. I want one of these ACs. These one like silent ACs. I want one of these silent ACs. I really like these. I have this like super big AC thing that's right here that I despise because I can't turn it on, and like I'm sweating balls right now because it's super fucking hot in this room. And weirdly enough, I would say this. I told this to my. Everyone thought about it this way. Yeah. And so that's kind of what like. I kind of want my channel to be like. I want to be able to, like, if people come here and like they like, I want to be able to push people towards a better way of thinking and being able to accept that. Yeah, oh my goodness, the AC video. I never got to talk about that, did I? That was something. So that's also what I mean when I say like I want my videos to be like more spontaneous. Like I came up with that like literally the day that I mean, it came out like the next day, but the day that I edited that video, the day that I recorded that video is literally the next day when it came out. Like, I want to be more spontaneous. Like, and that's what I want to do. And that video was just fucking... That video was something. That video was really something. What sucks is that it got copyrighted because of the romance music that I put when that weirdo Veraza was over there hitting and proposing to the AC. And all that other stuff. And so, and like, honestly, like, if you're in here and you have not watched the AC video yet, please do so. It's a funny watch. I think it's so stupid and slightly cringy, but what's life without being a little cringy? Am I right? I think being cringy is sometimes the best thing that we can do. Being able to feel free and not feel restricted by societal norms or, what help us feel free in life. But yeah, and so, but yeah, I really want one of these ACs. I really want one of these ACs because this AC fucking sucks. And I want to be able to put like a silent mode to where like I'm having the room be AC'd and air conditioned, and it's not like. I feel like someone might clip that. Don't clip that. It's just fucking just. But yeah, it's just being cringy is being happy, and that's that. Absolutely. Being cringy is being free. That's what it is. That's what it is. Like, I think that's the best thing that you can do, and not feeling like the embarrassment. Such a funny video. The best kind of dumb. It's so fucking stupid, and like I just want to come up with more stuff. I just want to do more stupid, ridiculous stuff where I just have a fun time. I had so much fun at making that video. Like, I had so much fun making that video. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. And like literally, like when, like literally, I didn't make a script. I didn't plan it out. I didn't know what I was gonna do. I just saw how much I was infuriated with my AC, and I was like, how can I make this into a video? How can I make this into something that I can make people laugh with and make people like enjoy and have people like laugh, sad because I tried to murder it halfway through, angry like fucking, because like people were like, there were some people that were like, you murderer, and like they yelled at me. I was like, this is such a funny range of emotions that I'm getting from this video, and I loved it because there's people that loved it, people that like laughed at it, people that thought it was weird, people that thought it was funny, people that got like, the people that advocated for like the for me murdering my AC and like all this other stuff, and like just so much fun and being able to like to do that and have that much fun with it and just like not have a plan. I think not having a plan is just so much fun because you can just do whatever, and like having a overwhelming amount of like abundance of things that you can create with, like having an abundance of content is the best thing possible because there's so much possibilities. Like I went in with one idea. Like the AC video that came out was not the one that I had originally thought out that I was gonna be, that it was gonna be. Completely different. It was a completely different video than what I initially thought it was gonna be. Like, I didn't have it blowing up at the end. I didn't have the beginning where I'm making the video. It was just an instant like me attacking, like, and it just came together. Like I'm, like literally me being in the chair and recording it was no joke the last thing that I did. That's the last thing that I recorded. Because it all came at the end where I was like, I need a beginning for this. I need something for this. And so that's just kind of what it was. And so then, yeah. God, whose fucking baby went insane and did whatever this monstrosity is to this changing table? I don't know whose baby did this, but they need to be put into check immediately. They need to have their baby examined, because what the fuck could have done this except for a monster? But yeah, you know, like that's what I love so much about just making stupid content, is that you can truly just make whatever. And like, depending on obviously who sees it, like people will love it, people will hate it, people will think it's cringy, and people will see cringy as bad, and that's just stupid. But people will see it in all various amounts of ways, and it's just having fun doing that. The addiction game video game has that feel too, just some dumb fun. Oh, asleep in the deep. Is that asleep in the deep? Is that which one that was? I'm pretty sure that's what that one was, right? I'm not. I think, but I want to make sure so that I can continue talking about it, because I do have stuff I want to say about that video. So that's what you mean. Like I'm ready to go. But yeah, it's just oh my god, what the hell was that? Yeah, that one. Okay, perfect. Okay, so yeah, that video just, you know, I'm gonna be honest, I cut out a solid 2 minutes of me talking after the video ended, because I went on like a really big spiel about my advocacy for helping helping fight against addiction, and all this other stuff. Like growing up, you know, you see people around you, you know, they do stuff, they, you know, and you see those types of addictions, and you want to be able to help, and obviously you being young, you can't really do that much, and it kind of sucks. And so I've really like me growing up with people who do that sort of thing, and it being surrounded with it being surrounded around me, made me really just want to be like, I want to help people, because I know that they're sometimes doing it, and maybe it's not all the time, but I would say a good majority of the time is to just feel not stressed out and to feel some sort of relief. And that's where it's just like, if people can help you find a different way to feel that thing, then please get the help that you need. Like it's never the answer. It's never really the answer. It's never. And like that for me, like I like charities for like fighting addiction is something that I have on my list. And also, like I said, I was gonna talk about it, but another one also. Oh my goodness, what is it called? The Trevor Project. There we go. That's what it was. That one's what I want to do. Like I want to do all like build on for schools. The Trevor Project for the LGBTQIA plus community, and all that other stuff. Like I want to be able to tackle and like specific illnesses that maybe don't affect a lot of people, but like affect like a specific particular group of people. Like I want to be able to help in big ways and small ways to charities that are either big or small. And so that's just kind of what I want to do when it comes to these charities. And when I do get big, like those are the type of things that I want to be able to help with. And like if I'm able to somehow, some way be like even like the smallest % of that change and be able to help these people like in any sort of way, like it would mean everything to me. It'd mean the world to me. Yeah, for the subject matter really shows in the video. Your real talk is really appreciated. No, thank you. Yeah, no. Like when I realized what was happening, like I mean, like if you really think about it, we've all had like little addictions here and there, whether good or bad, that we've all had in our lives, and being able to look at it and say like this is bad for me or this is good for me, and being able to accept that and realize that you need help, that you need outside help, and that sometimes you doing it by yourself just like isn't enough, and that you need the help from other people and professionals who are there whenever you need them to be. The Trevor Project is amazing. I donated to them before. You can really see the difference they make. You know, Trevor Project, amazing. So I want to be able to do those sorts of things, and so just like I'm gonna be 100% honest. Like, if I'm gonna cry, it's during those charity live streams. If I make every single time, like if I can paint out a map for the times I'm gonna cry, and like I know when I'm gonna cry because I know when things mean a lot to me. Charity live streams, when I reach the goal, speaking about like the things that people go through in the charity and what they do and all this other stuff, subscriber milestones, and just like me working really, really hard on a project and people liking it. Those are like the main things where like I see, and like they're just like, I know I'm gonna cry to that. I was addicted to cigarettes for 5 years or so, and yeah, it's hard to get out. Yeah, you know, that is it's definitely a hard thing. I mean, like I grew up with cigarettes around me like all the time. Like my dad does it, my grandfather does it, and so like it's definitely a thing that is like it's definitely a struggle. And but knowing that like you want to step away from that and realizing that you have an issue with it, and being able to say like, you know, like no, like I'm better than this. I'm better than this addiction. I'm better than this addiction wants me to be. I'm better than I know that I am right now. Jim, it's like we're talking about a serious topic, and then Jim, is that you? Jim, is that you? Hey, Bolt, how are you doing? How are you doing? Well, we're talking about charities and about addictions and stuff like that. So you came in like a really like serious time, but all jokes are good. You know, charity streams are the best living part of them. You know, I definitely like, even if it's like small stuff. And so I have arrived. So I realize the topic of dark. No need to worry. No need to worry. There's nothing wrong with the little light and sometimes in dark conversation. You know, something to lift up spirits. You know, and that's always good. It's always needed. I think is the biggest important thing. But no, welcome. We've like literally, I would say you have missed a considerable amount, but that's fine. Nothing wrong. You know, life gets ahead of you sometimes, and you know, always something new to talk about. How's he running? Yes. Very. How dare you? It's not like literally like there was an entire point where I think you can like go back in the live stream. I was just showing tattoos. I don't have any, but the person that I record with is Zio Luke. His wife is a tattoo apprentice, and so like he had sent me photos of tattoos that she had done, and I basically just showed them on the stream. And no, literally, great, you know. I think I'm doing pretty well. Just don't look at the ceiling. Everything else, and don't look at the floor, and don't look at the toilet. Look at everything else, and then you'll be like, oh, that's a good clean you got there. Hell yeah, it's a good clean, because I cleaned it damn good. But, you know, and so, yeah. And so, you know, but literally, back to what I was saying. Yeah, and sometimes it's hard for people to realize the mental, you know, the tattoo bit was great. But, you know, going back to what we were talking about just for like a little quick second, but like it makes me so, God, it makes me so upset. But like the complete disregard about how people feel when it comes to things that affect you mentally pisses me off to like no end. Like when people cannot like understand things through like a mental construct instead of just purely like a black and white sort of thinking, it pisses me off. Great live stream Powerwash and just ties it all together. So you know, it's such an amazing thing. Like it's something that's so like little demanding, where it's like I don't need to focus on it 100%, and I can like divert from just doing it in totality. Best life stream so far. Yeah, no, mental health is super important, super important. And like I want to be able to do like advocate through these via like my own videos or like through charity live streams, like helping these causes and like doing all this other stuff. And so being able to do that and like knowing that in like some way that like I am like being a part of that change and help. Oh my god. Sorry. Oh my god. Who the hell did this? And being able to be a part of that change is like the biggest thing to me. Yeah, everything matters. Taking care of yourself in any way in which you feel like you need to be taken care of to help yourself get to the best version of you matters. And doing that in however sometimes if you need help, you do need help, but like sometimes it's just doing it how it works best for you. Because obviously the same thing doesn't work for everyone else. The invisible stuff does the most amount of damage most times, and having people that understand is the first step to seeking help. Yeah, knowing that there's people that you don't need to say anything outright for them to understand you and be there for you. Just knowing that there are people that want to understand you and want to be there for you and want to help you regardless of anything else, I think is the biggest thing. Yeah, no, someone shut upside down. The funniest thing to me right now is how he keeps switching in between like really serious topics and really funny topics. Explains the ceiling. Explains everything. Doesn't explain everything. Explains the ceiling though, but does not explain everything. Doesn't explain the AC, I will say. Does not explain that. But yeah. But overall, yeah, like just knowing that someone, even one person in your corner who is willing to like go through hell and back to make sure that you get the help that you need to become the person that you want to be and become the best version of you that you want to become, like, is sometimes the first step and sometimes really all you need, if that's how that works for you. Some people need a lot of people, some people just need one, you know? But knowing that there's at least one person definitely means a lot to anybody. And the amounts vary in terms of how much you feel like you need in order to feel like, okay, like, you know, like people care about me, you know? And so I'm not sure. It's definitely a lot of pressure. Because like you want to help these people, and it's just like the like you, and it's just hard to be the one who needs the help and also be the one who is trying to give the help. I think both sides are equally struggling with wanting to accept and receive help, as well as the person who is giving the help to that person who needs help, because it's just like you can say the wrong thing and mess up everything. You can say something that means well in good faith or good intentions, and it just completely either makes them look at it the wrong way or they go down a spiral. And so for both sides, it's understanding that both sides struggle with doing what needs to be done. both sides struggle with that, with either giving advice or giving help, or receiving advice and getting the help that you need. Both sides struggle in both getting the help and administering the help. And I think that being able to understand the duality of that and see that like both sides struggle, because like you can want to help someone and you can have the best intentions and you can do everything that you think is right, and it's just like, and that person just sees it a completely different way. I got out of it because of a friend who took me by the shoulders, looked me dead in the eyes, and said that you're gonna die, and that was the wake-up call. And I'm sure it was hard for them as well. Yeah, it's the kind of walking on eggshells. It's hard for everyone involved. Yeah, it's hard for everybody, and it's definitely like, I think that some people ignore that and see it as only hard on one side or the other, and that's just not it. It's hard on everybody. Even having to watch from afar because you know that you can't help. Like, I think one of the biggest like things that I would say that hurt me the most as a person is not being able to help. Feeling helpless, feeling useless is sometimes the thing that I feel like I struggle most with in terms of being able to accept that. There are my comments. It's really all over the place with the Shed mid addiction talk. Yeah, no. But it's good to know that you had a friend that was willing to sit you down and, you know, tell you what needs to be said, like regardless of anything else. And knowing that they said that with like every fiber of their being, with their heart, with everything, because they want you to, they care about you and they want you to be okay. And like, and that's sometimes all you need. It's sometimes all truly what you need. And so yeah. So, but yeah, it is really funny that that was happening. That literally we're just talking. But you know, like, it's super hard. It's super hard. No matter where, no matter what side you're on, no matter who, no matter whether you're heavily involved or watching from afar, it's hard for everybody. It's hard for everybody involved, and having to see people that you care about struggle and you feel helpless and you feel like you can't do anything. And I think that like literally, like, once again, like to really bring the point home is that everyone struggles. Everyone, no matter how heavily or non-heavily involved you are, everyone struggles. Everyone feels the feels like the struggle of trying to or wanting to help and either not being able to or just giving out the wrong advice and saying the wrong thing at the wrong time and just not knowing how to take the advice or how to do anything. The bathroom looks beautiful now. Really Mirror's Edge coded. I have never seen someone mention that game before. I've seen one mention of that game before. I love Mirror's Edge. I love Mirror's Edge. Oh my god, that is such an old game. Holy fuck, that's an old game. Now that's an old game. You know, oh my god, I love Mirror's Edge. Oh my god. God, I haven't played that game in forever. Holy shit. I don't remember much of what happens. Oh god, it's been so long since I played that game. I don't think I played, I don't know, it's been forever. It is incredible! It is incredible! God, I love that game! God, it's so good! Oh god, I think it's like during the beginning of the first one where, oh my goodness, is it the oh my goodness, what's like the helicopter shooting scene in the beginning of like the first one, I think? Or this, I don't remember. Fucking hell. It's been so long since I played this game. I just remember like there's like the helicopter and it's shooting at you, and god, I died so many times. I don't remember which beginning it's in or when it is. I just remember that was like a pivotal point. The second one I never finished, but the first one, oh, legendary. Fucking shit, amazing. Actually, now that you talk about that, I actually want to replay that game. I mean, I don't know when I'll ever find the time to, but like, if I do find the time to, I want to, do I still have it? Yeah, few games just make you feel like a total badass, just fucking jumping off of railings to like roof platforms and like all this other stuff, and like fucking like the oh my goodness, what is it, like the hurdling. Oh, the hurdling is the best part for me. The hurdling that you do, the fucking what that was the worst way of showing it. But you know what I mean, like the way that she hurdles over everything is, I love it so much. I love that game. God, I love that game. God, I want to play that game. I'm gonna do a live stream where I just play Mirror's Edge. No, I'm not, but that would have been a really nice thought. You know, I think if anything, I might just play it for myself whenever I have the free time to be able to play it, because I'm just super fucking busy. The learning curve is insane, but when it clicks, it's like nothing ever seen before. Because literally, especially when you're first trying it out, you have the buttons don't make sense. Let's be real. The buttons don't make sense. The buttons don't make sense in how they should work. I'll be real honest. Maybe it's just because I was young and stupid. Yeah, it's like, yeah, like the buttons made no sense, and so at least once again, the buttons to me made no sense, and so that was the biggest learning curve for me, was just figuring out that the buttons of how to do that, because at least for me they didn't make any sense. But you know, once you got it, you had it, and that was the best part of it. Was literally like, learning curve aside, great, love it. The controls, it is insane. Once again, the controls don't freaking help. You really have to to have the maneuverability to actually look like really cool. You have to really understand the controls. You have to fucking understand those controls, and it's such a pain in the ass. My god. My goodness. But god, I love that game. My goodness, I love the game. Don't know how it is on mouse and keyboard, but controller was crazy. Yes, controller. I've never played it on keyboard. I didn't have a PC until at least somewhere into my high school. But back then, my god, I loved. Oh my goodness, I love that. I love that so much. It was such a. Oh my goodness, another fundamental game in my childhood. The biggest one though was definitely Skylanders, because that was the first game that I ever played, with Skylanders Spiral Adventure. First game I ever played. And then it just kind of branched off from there into everything else. And then that's kind of just where I am now. And now I play all these horror games and I do all this stuff, and yeah, unlocked it. Yes. Oh my goodness, literally. I haven't heard someone mention the last time I watched anything remotely to Mirror's Edge was ironically enough, I talked about this earlier, but a game theory, when Matt Pat made a theory about whether or not, I think the rolling action that they do when they obviously go or was that the thing? I forgot what the theory was about for Mirror's Edge. I think it might have been the physics of it, and whether or not you could actually absorb the force in the way that she. I'm not exactly sure what the thing was, but either way, it was amazing. What am I looking at? What the hell am I looking at? Hello? Oh, there we go. Got it. What the hell? One more. Inner wall? Oh, got it. There we go. What more do you want? I've given you. How's AC not done? What am I? Oh, whoopsies! I did not see that. Oh, that's a lot missed. There we go. Oh wow! I completely avoided these lower areas. Whoopsies. Let me guess. Under it. Let me guess. Below it. Oh wait, no. I guess not. Oh wait. But this. Aha. Aha. Got it. Okay. What? Toilet seat? How'd I forget the toilet seat? Oh, did I not do on top of it? Oh no, I didn't. There we go. Hand dryer outlet. Under it. Definitely. Yep. Knew it. Yep. Hand dryer bottom. What? Oh, button. Did I just read that as bottom? Job complete. Woo! Woo! Okay, how long have I been live streaming for? Hold on, let me see. Oh, wow. Almost about 3 hours. Oh, my goodness. Okay, I will do one really quick job. One really quick job. And then I'm gonna call it quits. And then I'm gonna end the live stream. So I'm hoping that this one's short. Is there another smaller one that I can do? Oh my god. This is humongous. Oh, okay. I should do this one. Is there such a thing? Was what? Oh god. I forgot that there's obviously there's latency. What? is there such a thing as oh like a small? Okay, never mind. I got it. Okay, I got it. You know, probably not. But I'll do this really quickly. It is starting to get late, and I do need to start editing a FNAF video. I think I'm not. Oh, actually, you know what? Yeah, no, this should be pretty quick, unless those doors open and I'm like fucked. A small job, you know. Okay, you know. You know, the thing that sucks is that like literally because there's latency, which I mean I put it on low, but I should have put on ultra low. Is that because I'm constantly like spastically talking, I'll obviously forget what it was I was talking about, and then someone would say like, and then someone make a joke to that, and I'm just like, huh? What? I mean, aha, aha, ha, 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 ha. Like, I don't know what the hell you just said. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. What did I just say? And so it's just like a back and forth sort of thing. And so so thank you for letting me know whatever the hell it was that I was talking about. But yeah, honestly, I mean, this should be a pretty quick job. Once again, if those doors open, I'm fucked. And I'll be stuck doing this. I mean, if anything, I think I might like stop it like there's something out there. This quick job said Frogger 1 hour ago. I think I did. Well, okay, hold on. I was lied to. The job was fabricated, wool pulled over my eye, facade, that it was a small job. I was made a fool of. They made me the laughingstock of the Powerwash Simulator business. I couldn't believe my eyes. I couldn't believe it. Wait, I just realized that joke that I just made doesn't make sense because that video hasn't come out yet. Ah, damn it. I made a joke about eyes, like EYEES. Be ironic if you somehow chose this horror map. Yeah. You know, it'd be really funny. You know, I made a joke to that in like a video that hasn't come out yet, and I don't know, that was stupid. Anyways, you remember when he said he didn't know what to talk about? You got me there. I'll give you that one. You got me there. It's been about 3 hours. But rebuttal. What's that thing? Objection. Sorry. I only knew what to talk about because of you guys. So if anything, it's your fault. Can't beat that now, can ya? You got bested. Just call it quits so I don't have to come up with another counter argument as to why I'm smart and I'm amazing. Okay, I can't come up with anything more. Please don't ask me. Please don't come up with a reasonable counter argument as to what I just said so that I have to come up with another reasonable argument, because I'm not gonna be able to come up with one. It's gonna be utter bullshit. I'm just gonna say it flat out. I'm gonna be honest. I can't come up with another good. I can't come up with anything good. Please don't ask me. But anyways. Count on us to extend the stream. Yeah, basically. And literally, I mean, it definitely would be harder to talk. Like, do I talk to myself for a reasonable amount of the time? Yes. I'll be honest, I do. But, like, if I was playing a game and I truly had, like, it was literally just me in here, and even if someone did, like, stumble upon my live stream, I don't think I would know what the hell I would talk about. Like, whoopsies. Like, I think I do fine for like a certain amount of time, but then after like I don't even know how fucking long. After like a solid hour, I just be like, so the game, Powerwash Simulator, huh? You know, that's a power washer. How did they come up with the word power washer? Is it because there's power and it's washing things? Like, how? So like intriguing, am I right? Right person that's not there? So, I don't know, it just become like, I feel like I'd go insane. And not like I would end the live stream earlier, but I just, like, if anyone were to watch this video back and it would just be it's just me by myself, it'd just be like, he's just here sitting talking to himself. It's like a recording, but it's live. But like, there's no one here, but like, it's the same thing. Power washing theory is always interesting. Of course. truly, what is the philosophical meaning of power washing? Let's get into that. Let's get right into that theoretical philosophy. Power washing. PSI. H2O. Surface tension. Ricochet. Throttle. Thrust. Attribute. Fuck, I'm just saying words. Goddamn. I was at least gonna try and stick for that bit for longer, but God, I ran out of words really quickly. I just said random bullshit. Don't worry, it all made loads and loads of sense. Don't worry. It all makes sense when my theory on power washing, the conspiracy theory about how power washing is secretly theory, something to take over our minds. Power as in powerful and washing as in washful, together creating peaceful relaxation. And then the water is then oh god, I'm so bad at doing bits. I'm so bad. My improv is so shit. Oh no. You know. Oh god. That's from Gandhi? Really? I don't. Oh god. Did I just really that? Oh my god. I just really that. Oh my god. Did I just say really to that? Whoa, really? Gandhi himself said that? Whoa! If nothing shows more that I am the most easily fascinated person that you will ever meet, that is there right there. That is that right there. If that does not show that I am the most easy person to make fascinated about any topic ever, that is it right there. I thought that was from Gandhi. I thought Gandhi was talking about a theory about power washing. That's how fascinated I am. Gullible, but fascinated. Gandhi knows what he's talking about. the guy does have knowledge. I'll give him that. I didn't think he'd go into something so like philosophical like power washing, but my god. That guy really doesn't have his limits now, does he? He doesn't know what limits are. But his knowledge just it just exceeds limits. God, that Gandhi guy. But yeah, he didn't eat. That was a really good one. but oh boy, did he wash. And God, the power he put into his washing, my goodness. Insane. I couldn't believe it myself, the amount of washing, like. Have you ever seen a photo of Gandhi? The man takes well good care of himself. You wanna know why? Through power washing. Oh, okay. Let's move on from Gandhi. Let's move on from Gandhi. Okay. What are we talking about? I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that in the slightest. I'm sir. Peak physique. Peak physique he was. But anyways. Can we... Yeah, that's so funny, but oh my goodness, you know... okay, oh my goodness. Anyways, yeah, no. Holy shit. Is this... Oh wait, can I do, hold on. Wasn't there like another thing that I can do? No, where was it? Can I do, wait, hold on. Oh, wait, change nozzles. Wait, hold on. Can I do, wait, I can buy stuff. Why didn't I think of doing this? I can buy stuff. Oh, this shit sucks. Oh, here it is. Okay. Equipment. Oh. 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 Interesting. Interesting. For flat surfaces at short range, this surface cleaner cuts through all dirt effortlessly. You buy, yeah, no, literally. I just been cleaning stuff via my like basic fucking power washer. What a dumb idiot I was. Oh, spinning a beam of water. Yes, that is perfect. Specialist nozzle that can be fine-tuned to the precise pressure. Oh, adaptive nozzle. Now that sounds good. Extra long extension. This is some really good stuff. Holy shit. That's not what I want. That's not what I want either. How do I get the oh, it's here. Okay. You know, I can't do that stuff right now because I don't have it. Yeah. Grid and power only. Honestly, you know what? Fuck soap. I can do this my damn self. I don't need soap. Who needs soap when you got grit? Who needs soap when you got power washing? Who needs that? Am I right, everybody? Camping is just something else, huh? It's almost like you're living in some lawless wilderness. Yep. It's like anything can kill you at any moment and you won't have a single clue about it. Take this morning, for example. I thought I'd make us some pots of delicious porridge to eat after mushroom picking in the woods. Do you have experience in knowing the difference between a poisonous and non-poisonous mushroom? If not, you're gonna kill your family. And that's not a good thing. You don't want to kill them. At least I hope not. Unless that was your plan all along. Once again, I wouldn't know. Man, I've actually never really been the biggest fan of camping. I think I did when I was younger, but that was just because I didn't have technology and video games. And then when I got corrupted by the whole video games apocalypse, then I was just like, fuck camping. Who the hell wants to camp? I've got the internet by my side. One kills you. Nah, no it doesn't. The fun is the discovery. It's the discovery, yeah. Yeah, I mean, you won't know until you try it. And I think that's the greatest quote about everything, you know? Mushrooms especially. Like, if you don't know whether a mushroom is dangerous or not, just try it. Just eat it. Eat it. Try it. Do I have to say for, like, financial and, like, legal reasons that I'm joking? I'm gonna say that. For legal and financial reasons, I'm joking about eating dangerous mushrooms, just so people know. I feel like I have to disclose it. Yeah, talking about mushrooms. We're talking about mushrooms here. But I'm disclosing that I'm not saying that you should do this. I'm joking. It's a joke. Don't do this. Anyways, take as many mushrooms as you want. Okay? Eat whatever you see. Eat what. It doesn't matter how many, like, skulls are next to it in the book that you found in the library. Discover that for yourself. What if it spawns? What if it gives you 2 other heads and then you have 3 skulls? It's a superpower. It's a superpower. It's a superpower. Literally. It's the greatest superpower ever. Like, yeah, it could have a bunch of, like, X's and skulls and, like, hey, don't eat this or you'll die. But how do you know that they're being true? How do you know that they're being factual? How do you know that these people aren't lying to your face without a second thought? How do you know this? You don't. You don't. And you know the best way to find out? For yourself. And right now, I'm going to end that bit. And for the second time, this is what I just said was a joke. For legal and financial reasons, I'm joking. Anyways. But for all legal purposes, this is a joke. Please do not actually go out there and eat poisonous, deadly mushrooms. Especially if you look at a textbook in the library or online and there's 3 skulls next to it or any amount of warnings next to it. Don't eat it. And that's it for that bit. Before someone, like, 10 years in the future is like, Barrazo told me to eat mushrooms because he didn't trust the textbooks. They don't know what the hell they're talking about. They're just scientists and doctors and researchers. They don't know shit. And I listened to him. And look at me now. And he's just like, Dad. What am I? Just a joke. Do not don't do it. Don't do it. And if you do it, I will sue you. I'll sue you out of existence, damn it. You You dare even think about eating a deadly mushroom, and I'll sue the hell out of you. I'll sue the fuck out of you. I don't have lawyers to back up that statement, but I'll sue you. And once again, for legal purposes, I'm joking. I won't sue you, but also don't do it. But yeah, this is so much fun. This is so fucking stupid. Maybe live streaming is fun. maybe connecting with my audience is a good thing. Brazo, a kid 70 years probably. You know, civilization will be so distraught that literally forests will have overtaken civilization once again, and animals will then roam the terrain. So you'll have like different animals come up to you and just be like, oh, these mushrooms, they're good. And you're like, but moose duck. But moose duck, what do you mean they're good? I saw this old textbook that is poisonous. And then moose duck, which is a combination between a moose and a duck, by the way, if you didn't know that, says, no. They don't know what the hell they're talking about. Those buffoons only had they only had one brain. I have two. What? They don't know what the hell they're talking about. They don't know. They have no idea. I'm assuming that's what will happen in 70 years time. Nuclear fallout will take out all of us, and forest, and actually yes, and then the nature will overtake us once again. I thought it was a moon. However you see it, it's if you can imagine it into reality, then it's a possibility. Classic mistake, as one does. I mess up a moose and a duck, and they're separate now. I look at a duck, I'm like, what type of moose is that? And then I look at a moose, I'm like, now that's the biggest duck I've ever seen in my entire life. Imagine if they were put together. Maybe that would then fix the problem. If I can distinguish between a duck and a moose, if I can bind them together, would that then fix the problem? Sometimes my genius just kind of sprouts out of nowhere, and I like that. Like, it's truly something. It's truly something. I mean, I'm having a great time figuring out the difference between moose and a duck. Like, literally, like, oh god, like, just imagine. I really wonder what that would look like, a moose and a duck. I'm sure that'd be really fascinating. I don't know. Anyways, you know, what was the original conversation? Camping. There we go. Camping is, I think it's good, like, when you're like younger, but I think at some point you're just like yeah, you want to get closer with nature. Go to the park. I'm just kidding. Truly, if you want to go out camping, go out camping. It's actually really fun. If you have like, if you go well prepared, it's fun. If you don't, it's hell on earth. Quite literally, nature is hell on earth. In a way, if both are combined, you'll be right twice. So therefore, I'm never wrong. I like that. Zero wrongness, zero accountability for me being stupid. I like the sound of that. I like that a lot. I like it. Me not being wrong, I like the sound of that. Sounds good to me. But yeah, I like camping because of SpongeBob. Oh yes. Oh, what was the thing that? Oh my goodness. What was like that giant monster that like you had to draw a circle to like hide from, because then it couldn't enter the circle that you made, and like it was fucking. And then Squidward starts dancing in that stupid like tutu thing. Burned many a marshmallows in my time. Yep. I can't remember the last time I had s'mores. Oh my goodness, it's been so long. I think the closest thing I've had to s'mores was s'more Pop-Tarts. That's the closest thing that I've had to a s'mores. Literally the closest thing. I haven't had s'mores in fucking forever. Like, I mean, it's just the whatchamacallit. Yeah, no. And like, oh god, I miss having the bear fish. Yes, I think it was quite literally called the bear fish. I think that's actually, I think you got that right in the mark. But yeah, literally, you know, I just remember that one thing of literally how, like, and then Squidward starts dancing in that tutu dress, and, or no, I forgot what it was. I think it was like a tutu dress. And he's like, all right, it's not gonna get me. And then the bearfish just pops up right behind him. When you say s'more Pop-Tarts, I really envy Americans. Like, you know, like the amount of like sweetness and just like overly like fatty food that we can make as Americans is just unrivaled. Like, if you want the most like heavily like caloric, heavily sugar intake, heavily like sodium, like anything, come to America. Your cholesterol will be through the roof when you're done here. Through the roof. Through the roof. Like, because oh my goodness, it's so bad. Like, it's crazy. Like, the amount of like combinations, and like, not saying that everything that we make is good, especially like because there are, I think it was like for April Fool's Day one time. It was sea bear. I had to Google it. Okay, that's close enough. Close enough. But yeah, no, literally like, whatchamacallit, back when we were back, all porridge had been eaten, even though hubby likes his stone cold and I like mine boiling hot. What? To be fair, our kids' porridge was there for the taking, as theirs was somewhere in the middle. You don't say. You don't say somewhere towards the middle. Wink, wink, Goldilocks. Wink, wink, ADHD medication. Wink, wink, that's all me. I'm trademarking the Goldilocks story for my ADHD medication debacle. And that's fair. Fair is fair. Goldilocks have their whatever, and I have my story. I've seen pictures of the giant Reese's packages, and I felt my veins clog up in my mouth to water you. And it's, in terms of the food, my God, we can just stuff anything and anywhere and call it food. It's insane. Like, it is absolutely insane. Like, for my birthday, I want to see if I can get a picture before my phone dies. For my birthday, we went to this place in my city. For my birthday, it's called like, oh my goodness, what is it called? Aurora. It's the place in it's the place that's across from Colonies. It's this new place that popped up. It has like really like a lot of like dessert stuff. I think it's like, it's something super like well known. Fuck, what is it called? Damn it, what is it called? What is it? Hold on. Oh, damn it, my phone's gonna die. Gotta charge my phone. You're gonna hear my phone connect. There we go. Okay. What is it called? Just be careful not to dock yourself. Yeah, no, nothing pops up on here. I mean, I talk about, I mean, I don't go into like crazy specifics about where I live, but like, you know, I talk about like my region and everything and all that other stuff. Like I talk about how I go to college at Central Connecticut University. God, that's so like naive. I'm like, no one's gonna go there. No one's gonna try and go to my college and meet me. If like that stuff happens. What is it called? Oh my goodness, what is it called? Okay, it's right here. Where is it? Hold on, I got infatuated with this. I gotta see where it is. Oh, here we go. Where is it? I know it's somewhere around here. Yes, Elm Street. Elm Street Diner. Elm Street Diner. They came they were recently put into the center of my city, and like the like it's the center of the city, okay? And so for my birthday we went there, and my God, did they give me the biggest dessert I've ever seen in my entire fucking life. Where is it? Hold on, if anyone's popping in right now, I'm literally looking for a photo of me eating a giant dessert right now. Hold on. Where is it? Where's my birthday? Not my birthday. Where's my birthday? Here we go. Whoopsies. This is me, if it's gonna focus. This is me eating. I don't know if you can see all of that. Okay, hold on. Maybe it's better if it's like this. No, because then there's too much reflectiveness. Hold on. Oh wait, hold on. My mom's texting me. There we go. Yep, see? Right there. That's everything right there. Yeah. The whoopsies. Hold on. My mom's calling me. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, no, it's fucking insane. I always was a part of an exchange program in Connecticut. Oh, that's cool. You know, look, that's where I live. An exchange program. It was either Connecticut or Philly. That's cool. What was the exchange program for? Was it for like what was it for? I know that all sorts of programs have like exchange programs where like people from other countries come over and learn whatever it is that they learn for whatever various amounts of majors that they could be majoring in. What was looks great but insane, you know. I didn't eat all of that. Fucking I could never. I think I would have died. I think my arteries would have like fucking just exploded just from the sheer amount that I was eating. I mean, actually, maybe not. I've seen university, but I couldn't at the time. That's sad to hear. But hopefully things ended up doing well for university overall. Yeah. Well, hopefully. I mean, I don't know, but hopefully. I mean, I'm in my 4th year of university right now, majoring in secondary education and mathematics. So, still really want to go to both. They look so nice. Yeah. I would say, USA is in terms of like landscape and like how it looks and like the places, like going hiking and all this other stuff. It's a beautiful place. It's a beautiful, amazing place. I finished it, thankfully. Oh yeah, that's great. Congratulations. Congratulations. Oh yeah, you said you majored in English. Congratulations. But like literally whatchamacallit? I forgot what I was talking about. I'm super honest. I'm honest to a fault. I forgot what the hell we were talking about. Oh yeah, how nice the US looks. You know, we have like various major in English for teaching. For teaching, actually, really, that's interesting. Well, isn't that a coincidence? I'm majoring in secondary education for mathematics. That's really cool. You know, I mean, if YouTube fares out well, then about Connecticut being nice. Oh yeah. But like, if YouTube goes out well, I mean, I don't feel like I have to say it out loud about if YouTube starts going really well during the middle of the school year. Where's the 1,000 threads are you wanting to go back to? So many endless possibilities, am I right? So many endless possibilities. Like the moose duck, Gandhi's philosophy on power washing, food, literally whatever. It's literally so many things. But man, I like the landscape of not even just Connecticut alone, because Connecticut is a very beautiful spot. I've gone hiking in some spots in Connecticut. Beautiful place to live. Beautiful place to like venture and look out and be like, whoa, and blah 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 blah. From Goldilocks to Moose Duck, you have a library by now. I do. I truly do. I think that's one of the things I like about me as a creator so much, and I obviously for so many other creators, is that like just being able to just like truly talk about anything, and like I feel like my improvisation skills in terms of how well I improvise and do all this other stuff has like vastly gotten better over time. Like if you look at my videos from like 2 years ago, I feel like they were okay, but like there are times where like I would look through, I'm like, I could have said that, or I could have said this, but like that would have worked so much better at the time. And so it's just like I feel like overall, me as a creator in terms of how I make content, and not like editing, but purely like speaking and how I talk and the jokes that I make and all this other stuff, I feel like have truly over time gotten funnier, more like spastic, more crazy. Like as far as nature goes, hiking is my favorite, I think. Like camping, but with no strings attached. Literally, like hiking is. I would love to go hiking more. Like I went hiking. I think I went hiking last summer because obviously I don't get out much. But I went hiking last summer, and obviously the summer is hot. But so my very smart self was like, hey, we're hiking, but we're like under trees, and trees keep it cool down there, so I'm gonna bring a sweater. It was 90 degrees outside. I brought a sweater. And so we're walking, and so just over time, like, I'm just like, I'm getting, I feel really sweaty. And just over time, I just get increasingly and increasingly more sweaty. And I only brought the one sweater. So I can't switch into anything else. And I have a backpack on me. I have this huge fucking backpack on me. So I can't do anything else. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I can't do anything. And so I walked for like 2-3 hours with my friend. You know, I don't know why I almost said his name. With my good friend. I was gonna come up with a fake name, but I'm bad at coming up with names. With my friend, and literally had a great time. Had a great time walking. I almost died. I picked up a stick, which was really cool. I picked up a stick, which was really cool. Oh yeah, I made that mistake before. You know, it sucks. Got it. You know, my nose has been itchy for like the longest time. Oh, that's how you do it. Wait, what did I just press? Oh, Q. Oh, that's how you do that. Wait, no. Yeah, no, whatchamacallit? Hiking. There we go. You know, I did a really dumb mistake, and I literally grabbed a stick, and it was fun. The stick helped me from falling and face planting into a bunch of dirt, and my friend almost led me over a cliff. But other than that, it was a really fun time. I had a really good time. He had, in his defense, the trail markings were very misguided, very misguiding. It was bad. This starter, my discharge. You know, literally, I was just like, I'm done. I want to go home. Where like, and there were like sections where there was no covering, so it was just pure sun, and I could feel the humidity just boiling my skin, and I was just like, let's get out of here. And he was like, that's like, it's like another like 100 meters out, like until we get under any amount of cover. I'm just like, run, damn it, run. And I run. He just walks. He's like, oh, well, I prepared properly. Oh, what? There was no waterfall where I went. There's just a cool like cliff view. Damn it. Man, I wanted to actually I'm hoping to go hiking this year, like later, probably towards like the end of this year. And hopefully go out with some friends, and hopefully get to a water slide. Only thing is insects. I despise insects. Like, to the bane of my existence. I have to actually end stream in a bit. I actually have to leave in a second. So I won't be able to complete this, but I got pretty close. But you know, I hate bugs, or the spiders especially, the bane of my existence. I hate them. I despise them. I want them dead. Like, my brother loves spiders. My brother loves spiders. I always make fun of him for being like a spider nerd. But like, he loves spiders, and I don't. And so like, he'll see spiders, he's like, whoa, that's so cool. Squish, dead. Sorry. And I know that they're vital. You go to a 90%. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. You know, I'm sure if I went to a specific hiking spot, I'm sure I'd find some sort of waterfall maybe. But I was just unlucky that the one that we were going to didn't have one. But I'm hoping that if I do go out to one, I'm like, guys, does this one have a waterfall? I want to see a waterfall. I want to take a picture at a waterfall and look really cool while doing it, okay? I want to show the people that I go outside eventually, okay? And that although I may be very much forced to, I get the job done by going outside and getting my much needed vitamin D, which I'm pretty sure I can just get through some gummy vitamins, but it's fine. You know, what time is it? I do have to end stream in like 5 minutes or so. I thought I'd be able to complete this in time, but I am very much running out of time. And I swear to God, if these fucking doors open, which I don't think that they will, but if they did, I'd be very upset. You know, honestly, this was a very fun stream. I'm glad that people, like, you know, came out as much as they did, and I think that, obviously, I don't think that these live streams will be, I don't think that these welcome live streams will always be what I'll try and do, but, like, I will try my best to do, like, some, because this is literally all I'll do. Oh, you have an Instagram for the channel? Oh, oh, I do! Oh, if you're looking for, like, my Instagram, yeah. I have, like, I think it's, like, Verazzo Clips. I've abandoned that page. I've realized the whatchamacallit, what was I saying? You know, like, I've abandoned that mostly because I just didn't like making shorts, and I hate short form content. And so I was pretty much like, although I'm very resistant and resilient against peer pressure in terms of doing things, I just got peer pressured into doing into making shorts because they were like, oh, like blah blah blah, like they work so well, blah blah, and I don't care how fucking well they work. I hate if they do. Goldilocks is getting beat up. Goldilocks will hate to see me if with my power washer ready to shoot, if those doors fucking open. Like, please. Clean this your damn self. And I'm gonna hand her my power wash. And I'm like, you do this. I did all the outside. You get the inside. Okay? I did my part. You do your part. And then she's gonna cry. And I'm just gonna be like, well, I cried too. But I didn't get to stop working now, did I? I had to keep going. But yeah. You know, I've abandoned that Instagram. And I've abandoned making shorts. I've abandoned TikTok. I've abandoned all forms of short media content because I despise it. And I got peer pressure into doing it, and that made me despise it even more. Rightfully so, but I made sure that when I did do it, that I didn't half-ass it, because I know that people, especially back then when I was still making short form content, just half-assed it. Just put like something there and then yada yada and then called it a day. And then that was short form content. And my biggest problem, oh God, I wish I could go on a rant about this. She's spoiled. She got all this porridge for herself. She got all these beds for herself. She sleeps, she eats whatever the hell she wants. She sleeps whatever the hell she wants. What? She didn't clean that bed. She didn't make that food. So why does she get to enjoy the privilege of sleeping and eating the food? I just feel like that's a bit unfair. I feel like that's a bit unfair. The Bears should have had her, like, at least, like, fucking do something. Like, contribute. The Bears did everything. The Bears literally did everything. Why am I going about a rant about whether Goldilocks was contributing to the family dynamic of the Bears? It did do one video, so no one said, yeah, literally. No one says that I didn't try. And not even that I tried, that I did it, and I hated it. And I never want to do it ever again. Ever again. And I hate short form media content. I hate how normalized it's become. I hate how, like, especially like scripted it's become. I hate all of it. I despise it. I hate it so goddamn much. Like, nothing irks my soul more than scripted clips. Like, obviously, yes, there's clips out there that are very funny, especially with streaming becoming like a very more prevalent thing nowadays. Nowadays. And like, yes, there are funny clips out there. I won't lie and say that there aren't. But then people see that and they're just like, oh, I can do the same thing if I just... No. And you half-assing everything and making shitty self-formed content is not the way to do it. Make something that you yourself would want to see. Put effort that you would want creators to put into making content for you that you would want to watch. And not just doing something for the sake of, oh, like, I want money, I want this, I want to be rich and famous. Like, it's not bad to have a goal, but the effort needs to match the goal's magnitude. I won't talk some random bullshit because it's sort of just never feels as personal. Yeah, no, it's not as personal. It's definitely not as personal. And as much as I would like to go on a rant, I do... damn it, no. Can I finish something really quickly? Do these need to be cleaned? No. Shit. Damn it. I already cleaned. God damn it, I'm so good at my job. Fuck. Yeah. Fuck. Shit. Aha. This isn't cleaned. Anyways, you know, it just never feels as personal as long form content because you can tell that people put in actual amounts of effort. And like literally the clips that I see on TikTok is just literally, it's a closed box. You've got the person up here with the thing, and then you got a clip that's like 1/3 of the actual video right there. And then, while yes, my biggest issue, and this will be my last thing that I'm gonna say before I end the stream. Hold on, let me take that, kettle. You son of a bitch, kettle. But yeah, my biggest problem. Whoopsies! Didn't mean to do that. What is that on my foot? Okay. My biggest problem with short form content is that it never then is reciprocated in actual like audience gaining, actual fans like knowing you and being like, hey, like, oh my goodness, hold on. Oh my goodness, my mother's calling me. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Hold on, sorry. Okay, man. It's just like it's not the same as having someone watch you and get invested into you and like watch all this stuff than just watching like a 20-second clip of you getting scared or you doing something stupid or like that. Like no one knows you. They know you by your clip. But they don't know you. That's not cultivating an audience. It's mindless viewers who don't know who they're watching. Like yes, I watch TikToks, but I can't name unless they're like specific people that like I know personally. I can't name any of the people that I even follow on TikTok. I can't name them. I can't. I don't know. Okay, but anyways, I have to go. Okay, I have to go. So thank you so much, everyone. I already went on my little spiel about short form content. I think next week won't. I actually I won't even be here. I'm going on vacation. Through like the beginning of next week towards like the middle of actually no, like middle of next week towards the middle of actually no. When am I leaving? Holy shit! Do I know anything? Okay, okay. I'll be gone for like 5 days, but I'm gonna make sure that I actually have content in order to have all that stuff. You know, you know. Thank you everyone so much for being here. I will be leaving for vacation for a little bit, so I won't be here. And as much as I would like to do another live stream, I think that won't happen until like August. I want to say 5th or 6th, whatever day is the first Wednesday in August. I think that might be when I do another live stream for Welcome Wednesday. But once again, thank you so much everyone that was here. Thank you so much everyone that that interacted, that was here, that was had a conversation, was willing to just talk about anything. Just have a grandiose time. But anyways, once again, that was it for this live stream of Powerwash Simulator. Oh no, of Welcome Wednesday. If you guys do want to watch any other videos where I'm actually just playing the game, I'll leave those down in the description down below. If you guys enjoy, consider liking, consider subscribing as always. I will see you all in the next live stream. Bye.